20 Masicka spa. Benz, empty barrel. The killer rock chain like Django. Feel like see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run! Run now. Act like your body. Run him down. Oh. Hey, just act like your body. Alright. Run! Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run!
If they stand behind you, protect them. If they stand beside you, respect them. If they stand against you, show no mercy.
Pull up on route, 20 Masicka spa. Benz, empty barrel. The killer rock chain like Django. Feel like see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run! Run now. Act like your body. Run him down. Oh. Hey, just act like your body. Alright. Run! Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run!
Wagwan my side, wagwan to the one side family. Big up on yourself, big up on yourself. Let's see if we can get some more people into the live. Let's see if we can get some more people into the live. Guys, thank you to everyone who is already here. I see Hothead Famous. Big up yourself, Hothead Famous. Way early. Big up yourself, Hothead Famous. Barry Sims, big up yourself, big up yourself. Shane, One Step Up, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. YOLO, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Big up yourself, big up yourself. J Empress says that, hey Mel, sis, busy tonight, but want to stop by and show some love. Big up yourself, J Empress. Thank you so much for stopping by to say hello. Fully active in the building. Fully active in the building. Big up yourself, fully. Thank you for being here. One Yard Man, big up yourself. One Yard Man said one crux. Big up yourself. Big up, guys. Big up yourself. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your way in. Don't forget to click the like button on the live, guys. Big up yourself. Big up to everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Tonight is a Saturday night, guys. It's a Saturday night, and we would love to see the ones them roll out because as we know yesterday, Masicka was able to grace us with a tremendous preview from one of his upcoming songs. And I don't know about you guys, but I was over the roof when I saw it. I was a little bit late. I won't even deny it because I was at work. And I got the call and I was like, hey, did you see the preview? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I went ahead and I checked and I was like, oh my God, like my adrenaline was just like to the roof, guys. So I know the ones themselves, we are pretty much excited. So tonight we want to take the opportunity to kind of like talk about it. How are we feeling? What are our thoughts regarding the preview? Because it's really the talk of the streets. You know, I went over on TikTok and people are talking about it over there. On YouTube, just the same. On Instagram, people are talking about the preview. So I just want to hear from the ones tonight based on how we are feeling. How are we, what are we feeling regarding to that preview that we saw? Barry Sims, big up yourself, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here, Barry Sims. So in case you guys have missed the preview, which I don't think you guys did, let's run it back and so the ones them can see it.
I'm up, fall and I'm flat that way. I'm up, jump up like I'm up, fall and I'm flat that way. Come on, fall them. Come them up. We're going to call them way. I'm going to put yourself forward on. Fed up. I'm up, jump up like I'm up, fall and I'm flat that way. Come on, fall them. Come them up. We're going to call them way. I'm going to put yourself forward on. Fed up.
Yeah, so big up to the DJ for that, guys. Big up to the DJ for that. Like, so 15 seconds. Yes, guys, 15 seconds compared to Life of Sin. Life of Sin was way longer for the preview, but this one was just just a nice little cliffhanger. I don't know how you guys feel about it. It's like when you watch one of those movies and you're just left on this cliffhanger. So it, for me, so much things to point out, so much things in that little preview alone. I must say how clean and crisp the visuals were. That is something that is a must talk about. From of course, I don't think you guys would have missed it from the wacky reference as well. And there's a message behind it. And from the whole gimmicks too, we cannot like not talk about that. So, big up to Masicka, big up to the preview. I know that for the year so far, we had an appetizer, and we're tremendously excited to see where we are, not necessarily where we are, but where we're going to be rather in the coming months. So big up to Masicka for that. So just wanted to put that out there. Let me just check in with the chat for a little bit. Okay, big up to Shane One Stepper. Big up Shane One Stepper. So again, guys, clean, nice visuals. It gives a nice hip-hop music video vibes. It's very nice and clean, and it gives me a really new era vibes, and that's a wonderful thing to point out. Don't mess with the DJ, guys. Don't mess with the DJ, because man I play chess, while some of them are play checkers. Some of them even are play Ludi, right? Them just drop songs out there and just hoping one of them hit. But when it comes to Masicka, that Masicka thing is so much different. As far as Masicka is concerned, that when he drops a song, it has to connect. It's very strategic, and he don't go out there saturating the market. So big up to the DJ for that. On the topic of Masicka, guys, don't forget Life of Sin. Life of Sin. Let's continue to buy and stream Life of Sin just to get it out there more than it already is. Let's make sure that we're buying and streaming on all major platforms. As we know, when it comes to Masicka, guys, Easy and Steady always does it. Easy and Steady always does it, right? Enough of them run, them drop and butt them too, but not when it comes to Masicka, right? Slow and Steady always does it. There is no rush. We just take with time and do a thing. And that's all that matters. Put in the work, and the hard work always pays off. How are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling about the preview? What can we expect from the preview, matter of fact? Because I think from the short preview, there is like so much speculations around what the song is about or what the song will be about. So I wanted to hear from you guys, like, what do you expect to hear from the song? As far as the tempo is concerned, remember for Life of Sin was much more on a lower, smooth and steady. All right, the new year is here, and this is what we have to bring to the table. Versus this, it seems to give us a different type of party vibes type of thing. And the people are really flocking to it because, as you guys would have realized, on Instagram within the hour, because I got there, guys, within the hour. I literally was an hour late over there because, again, I was at work. And it was already at 11K views. 11K views. Artet Famous says it's going to be a banger. Definitely a banger. And I cannot wait, Artet Famous. I really and truly cannot wait. Hoping, though, it was a bit longer in preview, but, still pretty much excited about it. And all we can do now is, in my opinion, just speculate based on what to expect from the song. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see something. Give me a second, guys. All right, here we go. Island Girl Ruby, big up yourself, Island Girl Ruby, so the swamp look. Island Girl Ruby, how are we feeling about the preview that Masicka dropped yesterday? Was very surprising, but I'm very happy. High adrenaline rush. Real Top Man in the building, big up yourself, Real Top Man. How are we feeling about the preview, Top Man? How are we feeling? Big up to the ones in the building. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And that way we can get some more people into the live. Big up on yourself, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Island Girl say waiting with bated breath. Oh my goodness. Island Girl, me say what a boy wicked. Pun intended. When I saw it, I was like, why you do it, drunk girl? I was like, why you do it, drunk girl? Like, oh my goodness. Not even 1 30-second, but well, 15 seconds. Like, oh my goodness. Clean and fresh, big up yourself, big up yourself, clean and fresh. Clean and fresh, Mellz, bless up, queen. Big up yourself, clean and fresh. Thank you for being here. Real Top Man, sir, preview wicked and we not get to 1 line yet. Oh my goodness. I wonder if it's, guys, I was wondering, like, I was even thinking about it today. Like, is it a reason why it was like so short, in my opinion? Why certain things could not be shown on it, given the fact that, could it be where it's a collab? I'm thinking. I mean, it's so short, it just gives us more room to stretch our imagination. What are you guys thinking? Clean and fresh. I think I don't know if J Empress is on right now. She was on earlier, but I think she has, I think, with family and stuff. So I think she's more so spending some time with them. So she just checked in earlier. Top Man said that's a collab. Okay. Shane says, Sicka, intro them no normal. It can be a song by itself. I'm telling you. And one thing I know that when it comes to Masicka, he's more about, not that there's anything wrong with the gimmicks, but one thing we can know about Masicka is he's not so much of the artist that comes with the gimmicks, if I do say so myself. But when he comes with the gimmicks, like, we just have to laugh and we just have to have fun and we just run with it. I'm telling you, because this common fold business is a serious business, guys. It's a serious thing going on, And when I saw it, I was just laughing. And then I also thought to myself, with this reference, anybody can use this reference, because it literally, like, in my opinion, like a trolling reference. So anybody can use it, whether one side or not. And it's just what it is. If a reference is good, a reference is just good. Like, why does it matter who use it? It is building anticipation for run up with blood pressure. I'm telling you. Run up with blood pressure, Real Top Man. Cool them up. Yes, I was on a live, guys. I was on a live this morning. And it was lone trolling for the Gaza people. They were just crying. Because all I saw in the comment section was the common fall reference, cool them up, the corn reference, like them couldn't take it. Them just a ball. It was really funny. It was really, really funny. Clean and fresh Mellz, I feel like him gonna drop it when he wins the MOBA next week. Ooh, clean and fresh. I think you're on to something. Add salt to the wounds. We know how he does. We know how he does it. I think that would be a good way to go. So all we can say, MOBA, do the right thing. And when I beg, when I ask for something we don't think that is ours or should rightfully be ours. All that we're saying, Mobo, do the right thing, because as we know it, because the ops they were saying things like, oh, Masicka don't have no it song, or Masicka this and Masicka that, and then all of a sudden, oh, the one it song when have Mana White. So like, what is it? Like, what is going on? So is it does he has hit songs or no? Because it just seemed like the narrative is just so much all over the place. So on the topic of mobile and this preview, that's a good calling out, Clean and Fresh. And again, it's only right that mobile is ours, because we know that, again, Whites is a national anthem. And the place in which that hits really stands out is, of course, in the UK. Mobo is in the UK. People can't keep them property in a UK. When certain show play in a UK is a problem when Whites is on, because the people them just mad out when the song start playing. Real Top Man said Friday it's a drop. I think it's a boosting song. It's a boosting? Did I say that right? I say boost. Boosting song. Missy 3 fit change in the intro. Missy the 3 fit change. Okay. Yeah, very, very good pointing out, Real Top Man. That 9 Indigo, big up yourself, that 9 Indigo. Thank you for checking in, that 9 Indigo. We're here having a conversation in that 9 Indigo about the preview. What are you guys' thoughts about the preview? It definitely hit us like a ton of bricks yesterday. So we're pretty much excited, and we're talking about it, what to expect. We're also talking about mobile as well. Real Top Man is saying that Friday it's a drop. Clean and Fresh was saying that perhaps next week, consider mobiles next week, adding salt to wounds. So I'm not mad at any of those. Big up yourself, that 9 Indigo. Clean and Fresh and Mellz. I saw the pic with Sika in the studio with Junior Gang. Yes, I did see it. I did. And I was hoping to talk about it a little bit later on. But I mean, we can talk about it now. It doesn't matter. Like, we have to understand that this is a big deal. A big deal. I know a lot of time they try to small up Masicka thing and let Masicka feel as though, Austin and Kofa, we wouldn't even get into some of those things that is said about Masicka. But we have to understand, or not maybe just us as the one side family, but people in general, right? Because when we hear a certain narrative, we're here to push back on certain narrative. And people need to understand that Masicka is here to stay, and he's not going anywhere. He has been putting in the work. He's still young, and as any artist, right? And for me, Masicka is one of those artists where him can't do nothing wrong in my eyes. I want to say him can't do nothing wrong in my eyes, in the sense where, because he has set such a solid foundation, he doesn't make certain mistakes that certain artists would make. Right? It's like you would have seen one artist and them so grounded and them so enthrall themselves into what they do in a positive way. So it's like because they're so focused and so driven and so strategic, it makes them really hard to make certain mistakes. That 9 Indigo said 2 great views on the release, Real Top Man and Clean and Fresh. Yes, I love that. Yeah, I love those two views, that 9 Indigo. HM, welcome to the live, big up yourself, thank you for being here tonight on this beautiful Saturday night. So yes, on the topic of Junior Gang, guys, like it's really a good look. It's not something small or something to just push to the side to say, oh, you're Masicka in the studio with Junior Gang. Like are you dumb? Like, Masicka is in the studio with Junior Gang. Like, are you not seeing that? So to the well wishers and to the critics, we have to understand that we have an artist within our midst who is a gifted hands. And for those who say that, okay, he's not making any waves in dancehall, why would artists being flocked to him and making music with him at this point in time where a lot of people have so much things to say? And in my opinion, I'm not specifically saying about Junior Gong, but I don't think that Masicka is going out to find these artists. And I can call a bunch of names, but more so it's the other way around, where these artists are coming to Masicka because they know that he's the blueprint. He is the hit machine. He's the hit maker. And before the Gaza man them or the Vendetta man them crash out, it's just straight facts. Like, do you think that hit song that he did with Shenseea, it's Shenseea? You guys have amnesia and forget what was happening before that song that Shenseea did with Masicka? What was happening with her career? And he's just talking about straight facts, like what was happening in Shenseea's career before she did that song with Masicka. What was happening? Everything was almost at a standstill with her. Controversy was happening, the back and forth with her and Jamaica. And then she hit it up with Masicka, and then what happened? Who is the hit maker here? Is it Shenseea or is it Masicka? What is happening right now? Because if it's a case where Shenseea could have held her own and continue being the hit machine as other people are claiming her to be, then why it's a sense where after that song with Masicka, we haven't seen much from her as far as a hit is concerned? Well, we see Molly, but that's also a feature. So is it that because Shenseea was on that track, why that it got so much traction? That 9 Indigo say Hope Gong is on the upcoming album. Whoa, you guys are dropping some real gems tonight. I love it. It will give a major push to the Grammy nominations and even winning it. Gong help Kabaka. Yes. Yes, that 9 Indigo. Let me pin that really quickly. I love this so much. Yep. One Sika King, big up yourself, you know. One Sika King, you have arrived. What? One Sika King, I'll change him display pic. One Sika King, you get tired of the picture. Jaja. Big up yourself, you know, One Sika King. One Sika King said, big up all crooks. New week going to be a Bumble Crocodile week. Remember when you hear from me first, the amount of balling when I got here next week. Oh, Tia, tell them long time, you know, save them tears, one alone. That is it, One Sika King. Boy, guys, me tell you now, One Sika King know how to make an entrance, you know, guys. Me I tell you. Be a ball in One Sika King, them a ball already. Them a ball already, One Sika King. They're crying already. Gaza man, them a cry over vendetta people them because Alkaline sell out Barclays. Like what? Call pan faggy fi go know some content, some real content. Or I'm too busy a prep for Vibes Island. What's going on there? Them a cry already, One Sika King. Them a cry already. Shen look like she a spotlight and not hit songs. So she is the right with Faggy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, clean and fresh. And that's why I brought up the whole collab and I brought her up, because sometimes when you're out there, you're having those conversations with people, they're so quick to say, oh, you know, Masicka views and the collab with Shenseea and all of those things. However, their favorite artists have 2 songs now with Shenseea, 2 songs in 2026. And as my granny would have said, none of them nah sip seal nor seal fast. So what's going on? What's missing in the formula? But I can't tell you what's missing in the formula. The man will not try to get rid of. He has the formula. He has the formula. Once you're king tough. Life applications, big up yourself, you know. You say manners and respect to everyone. You know, see, you know, see, at the rooster in a hand cube, them up. one sick king not easy, you know. Yes, clean and fresh 2 song and them still can't match up to the hit and run. Exactly. So what are we really doing? Or what are they really doing? Masicka tell them what they never believe. Nobody have the blood clot. It's but me. And a rocket science. Ask Jamil and he will tell you. Ask Romy and Virgo and he will tell you. Ask Kez. Oh, but Kez already tell we on that interview there what we a couple weeks back. The days them run fast, you know, guys. Me no remember. Maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, Kez already tell we that Masicka is a dancehall phenomenon. Like him tell we. Layla can tell you too. I'm not sure if Shensia go open her mouth and talk and tell you. And the list goes on. I'm sure Protege will be able to tell us in the long run, because based on my understanding, he will be on Protege's album as well. Junior Gang is in the studio with no other than the hit maker, the hit machine. So what are we doing? What are we saying? Oh, big out there Faggy collab with right now. I mean, I have to ask that because since there is levels and Masicka has always been compared to people, whether of his generation or not, we have to talk about it. Faggy have too much mouthpiece, that 9 Indigo. Too much mouthpiece in my boat there. Every dancehall and reggae artist want to collab with Sicka right now. They all want a part of the hit train. Yes, it's true. I not joke thing. A real thing we are talking about. Real thing. Clean and fresh. If not go on for you, why me want for in your sauce, in your flavor as an artist? Why? That don't make no sense. But if me can't sit down and I say, all right, then me I work on a project, you know, Lord, more somebody on a project, you know, who me can't put oh shit, Masicka. Me know you nobody I call Faggy. Oh, Faggy, you know, say Faggy come out of prison. Me could link him for a collab right now. Me not see nobody I brought them neck. I go do no collab with Faggy. So while we are fight over who sell out Barclays studio, or Barclays studio, let me say it properly. We need to focus on what really matters right now. As it relates to certain artists who want to push our artists to the wayside to make him seem like, say, all right, then nothing really go on, because people always seem to have some sort of amnesia. When Faggy did their prison, everybody that say, oh, Masicka the new king, Masicka the new king. Guys, I'm not even I met this up. Like when GOK dropped, guys, me I tell you now. Everybody say, yo, Masicka the new king of that, Masicka are the king of dancer. Like, as far as the album is concerned, like, oh, really? Like, why everybody's so caught up and want to do album? Not to say that people were not doing albums before, but why this so big interest in doing albums? And when I talk about reggae, we are talking about dancehall. And when again, I'm not saying that other artists never used to have them album, but there was not this great and big rush and this big thing surrounding albums. But when Masicka came on the scene, there was just this big thing about it where it make other artists want to join in. And I mean that for everybody, so don't twist my words, because you have other artists where do them thing and always have their album and thing going, whether dancehall or whatever, it's reggae. But Masicka have shone so many light when it comes to albums and EPs and things like that. Let me see. I hope I not miss nothing right here. So, all right. Live application say they're playing a boat ride. What next? A Gaza barbecue. Them dead anyway. That's so true. As me said, live application, we could just pack up all of them on the little boat and just left them on the island over there. Nobody no need them out here anyway. Just left them over there. Any fucking thing except the music. Them over TikTok with polish on them face, collab with influencers. And mind you, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, there's a time and place. And them see everything else and them see everybody else but except what them artists are doing, which is nothing. And we have to bring him up. You know why we have to bring him up, or why me have to bring him up? Because me know same I compete with this new generation. Him a compete. And at the end of the day, him can't turn back the end of times because, again, at this age, you're a dinosaur. So you cannot turn back the end of times. Allow the youths, them make them thrive. Allow them, make them do them thing. But you want for out here compete. Compete with the one side, compete with the vendetta. Now you're G-string all too tight because we're in a frenzy because we don't know what's going to happen tonight at Barclays. Or we probably know, but we just cannot accept the fact. Say, all right then, somebody younger, somebody just happen to do it and it's just not Vybz Kartel. We cannot handle that. She in one step I say everything Sicka touch turn goal right now. King Midas, man. Midas touch. She in one. Even producers too. That is it. Our host events now that happened to what happened to the stadiums. Exactly. Them have so much issues with Masicka. Oh, you know, when Masicka got be one show. Listen, Masicka is still 32 years old. Masicka can literally say, all right then, when summer pass, make we work on a new project. And that can be anything. But them favorite artist time I run out pan him. Him can't turn back the end of time. So while we out here at host cake sale and barbecues and boat ride and them stuff there. And we're not continue on the trail of selling out shows and arena for this big artist that you are. Oh my God, in the business for 20 something years and counting. But what are these great things that you have done in your fluffed up career? We're not dumb anymore. People out here wake up and realize say your whole career is a facade. And we're not take her from the one and two little hit song them where you have. But with some of the young youth them are the right now, at this age, you never dream of doing it. And you never did need a visa either. So nobody come talk about the whole visa thing either. Because you never did dominate Jamaica as we would expect you to. Or you have the people them and your fans them. I have the people them to believe. From next week to summer, are just greatness alone for one side. This year is going to be a historic year for one side and dancehall. Make sure them can keep up. That is it, one Sicka King. That 9 Indigo say pieces feature Joshua big song. Of course, so much million, 40 odd million views or more than that. What are we saying? Who are the hit maker? Who are the hit machine? And we have to talk about it, people. We have to talk about it because people easily forget. So in case them forget, we are out here remind them. Clean and Fresh set over 500k views on the preview of Masicka IG page in 24 hours. And Sika didn't even spit a line on the preview. Exactly. Exactly, Clean and Fresh. Exactly. Real top man say, of course him a compete and him fans them attack about downsize up. Exactly. How can you want to be in it and you don't want to smoke? How can you not? You compete but you don't want the smoke. You compete but you don't want people to talk about it. People have to talk about it. Big up yourself in a Ken Rai. Thank you for joining tonight. We have to talk about it. Miss World, big up yourself, Thank you for being here tonight. You can't say you want to compete and you don't want the smoke. It don't work like that, people. It really and truly don't work like that. So we have to talk about it. What is Fagisha Palmer? What is he doing? That night he go say he just wants smoke. We say, yo, Anthony be talk about a box of rubber. They say a box of cigarette. Every hour upon the hour or less. So the ramp with the artist, guys. Tell them the ramp with the artist. Slowly and steady does it. When I forgot, they go saturate the market and have a million songs out there, hoping so one of them hit. And people who don't know what them do them stuff there. And that's the truth. When I have to run around and I chase with tail, slow and steady does it all the time. Give him some native cigarettes. Literally. One dancehall hitman, Miss Universe. Here's Miss World. I don't say Miss Universe. Blood clot. That is it, Miss Universe. No other hit maker but Masicka right now. I want one Sika King now. Another thing there. One hit machine, guys. One hit machine. One thing for sure, though, guys. One thing for certain. This song is definitely a statement piece song. It's definitely a statement piece song. Again, the visual nice and clean. Boy. Big up to the production team because, I tell you, nice and clean. Girl, them look nice in the video. The artist look nice and relaxing in the video. It's definitely a statement piece. Yeah. Make sure we're buying and streaming the music, guys, on all major platforms. This is our year. This is our year, guys. We have to make sure that we're supporting the music to its fullest. The artists put out the work, so we want to make sure that we're out there supporting. Snippet have them acting stupid out there. For real. For real, for real, for real. Not one word spoken, Miss World. And some people already forming their own ideas and their own narrative. I'm like, how can you talk about forming your own ideas and your own narrative and nothing was said in the song? That daddy they go to easy though. That daddy they go say snow bunny, I say one side. That is it. Any other side is a dead side. Fully support to the movement, guys. Fully support to the one side movement. Man say a lot of chicken in the coop. We're featherless. So they can't only cattle. Run and make nice, but they can't fly up. Cage and coop them up and come and fold them. Not even the prestigious fold them, you know, guys. We are talking about the common fold them. When you go to country, you know, have them fold with us, I walk up on them in the yard and just make be nice. Be nice, them birdie and make, or them fold and make in the place. Fold a walk about everybody yard. Masicka said them a bird. One Masicka King and easy, you know. Why you like that, Masicka King? Masicka King said to how the song Bad Blinds have to change him date. A preview cause that Jaja, I'm pin that. Why you like that one, Masicka King? You said change him date, one Masicka King. But I wonder about that too. Like, what's going on where that is concerned? But I wonder for the pressure of the show tonight or talk your talk, Masicka. You know me never have a problem yet. Talk your talk, one Masicka, man. You know me never have an issue yet. But when I wonder about it for true, I wonder for the pressure of the show or what was the situation, but them say Monday, sir. Boy, Cleet, me tell you, when me see it, me tell you, me laugh, you know. When me see it, me laugh clean and fresh, because me say, yo, like, we know Masicka is not a gimmicks person, but there are times where him mess around and him know if he hit a word hurts. And something more recent when we are talking about the clash with the Tamale and the Nuffy and the Sean Storm reference, who are walk the dog and who are do this and who are do that. That was mad funny. Like, first thing people remember from the song there was the mere fact say, yo, them three youth are the chores for Faggy over there. That was a trolling crazy moment. Like bro, that was mad funny. So when I see that couple reference, I say, Lord God. It's mad funny, yo. It's definitely a trolling thing, and that's why I was saying earlier in the get-go that it's a reference that anybody can use, like, yo, whether it's somebody from one side or whoever, like, you know, you have an enemy, you know, like, you just troll them. Non-stop trolling for them, man. That come on, folio, man. Featherless. Some of them all them to fly up. Fly up, but they can't fly. No feather. Or only part them feather gone. That nanny nigga, don't surprise if you hear say the album push back again. Lord, oh God. Wanna deal with the database, man. The show is predictable, tracks playing in the background, and all type of distraction on stage while Alkaline run on part. That night Indigo, you need for calling, you know, but hey, you know, easy, you know. You know, easy at all. We said, hey, we see the man in a New York thing there, one video. One of them New York clipping video. So like, you know, they were asking about his outfits and stuff like that. And I wasn't mad at the video. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna be biased. I wasn't mad at the video at all. Him look good. Him look good. But like, I was highly surprised. Like, that's the most conversation I personally have ever heard out of him. So, you know, it was very interesting to see. He never said nothing out of pockets for make it say like, yo, bro, antisocial. I believe he handled himself well. Very crisp. Certain, you know, questions was straight to the point. And I think they asked him a question regarding what you think about like the youths and stuff like that. And I don't know, he made some reference. I don't remember. That 9 Indigo, you had trouble, you know. Wagwan.
No, I'm not trouble, man. I reality, man.
Big up yourself, but we say with our rap with blinds, you know. The say blinds run one part rotted.
Run on part, man. I mean, it's predictable. You never watch a show, them yet?
I mean, I'm gonna be for real. I'm not trying to be like funny, but like I have not like, if you say I'm gonna sit down and watch one Alkaline show like that, but I've seen clippings from the last ones. But for me, nothing for me to say like, oh, you know, okay, you know, he did this and he did that type of thing.
No, I see him.
And I don't mean that, you know, controversial or not.
I'm not really controversy. It's just like, you know, you have to understand. So like, when it come on to music, like you have artists where them a studio musician, like them know how to lay tracks, them know how to go in a studio and help produce music. But it not really translate to a stage, you know what I mean? And even a teacher, like I see him thing. You understand what I say?
Yeah,
Then you have
absolutely.
some,
I get where you. Go ahead.
yeah, man. So I just that me I say it kind of predictable, you know what I mean? Like for a lot of them artists, like a whole narrative behind them appearances over the years is just to kind of like have a lot of things going on the stage at the same time. A lot of fire blow over the part, there blow over this, somebody over this wine, like just things that gyrate and so forth. They can't really walk in and use that presence to kind of harness a crowd and just hold it. You know what I mean? Like them not really have it in them, and I'm not really to say I put down the artist. You know, it's just like a history did it for sure. You get what I say? The history did it for sure, bro. So if me I go preach still, because I really want to see what part the improvement there. And I mean, it's just like how them would then sit down and like beat down on certain other artists, even sick on a couple of the artists same way. Like, we want to see them thing there, you know what I mean? Because as me say, when it come on to music, like, there's a lot of things like people feel like say like when I just go record a song like I hit that, you know, song
That's
out a road big and all of them things. That's how you go.
And you know what I want to say about that also, that 9 is the mere fact that it's something that I've heard not only about him but like other artists as well. And it's so funny that you brought it up, because the being a complete package, right? It's not just within the studio or just to be, an hit maker or making a song and just put it out there. People are gonna want to book you for shows, and you have to be able to show that for real. You have to be able to show forth the talent and be able to perform. And I would never knock an artist or a new artist for that. Well, technically, Alkaline is not new for that matter. But I just think, because I've said it on different lives before, that as far as artists is concerned, that as their craft, their skills need to be sharpened. So do you think that, as far as Alkaline is concerned, you think that, or maybe what you're saying, is it a case where maybe his skills need to be sharpened a bit more as far as performing wise is concerned?
For sure. From my experience watching a lot of the shows, right? As Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a musician, like you have to know how to captivate the audience. And I don't like to just say I go run out and just jump up on stage and scream because like how you gonna capture somebody that's not a fan of your music or your artistry, right? Like them
Mm-hmm.
never hear it yet. Like how you gonna really move them core. Because that's what performance, like a great performer does that. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like when I look on the bounty them, the beanie them and stuff, like you know have to know them song. Just the way them come out and them presence and how them deliver and how them
Mm-hmm.
engage with the audience, how them look in at the crowd. Like if you're timid and them thing there, gonna really work me. Me I tell you honest truth because when I deal with stage, there's a presence. No matter who you is, there's a presence. Even the greatest artists, them more while then go up on stage and thing and then just get that feeling there. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So like you have to have that control there with your realms. It have to
Mm-hmm.
clear. As a performer, your realms like is a very important thing. Mental like biggest thing. You
Do,
know what I
do
mean?
you do you think it have anything to do with, because I mean, we make reference like Bounty Killer and Beanie Man, and you have those other artists. Do you think, because some people can be natural, like, and I could say, for example, people have always talked about the way how Josh's state performance is, and he's a relatively young artist, so we can say some people perhaps they are natural, right? While other people over time and practicing, they become better. But what happened when they don't, in my opinion, don't take that practice a bit serious, where, okay, I need to improve. Let me rewatch and see how I did from the previous show. That way I can be better, if that makes sense.
Exactly. No, it makes sense. It's a real thing because you have to understand, say, Joshie been performing since he was a youth, like pretty much a baby. Like he's
Mm-hmm.
always been around the sound. So like he has that fear conquered. You know what I mean? Like he's not afraid to look into the crowd or to react with you know what I mean? Like engage the crowd and you see that when I hear him come out even for the interview and him talk about it, him say like, yo, King and the whole of them like I mean them their own, like them see me I do them thing that me show them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like listen to youth when he talk, like you know him I say.
Yeah,
You see pre?
absolutely.
So like even me I listen to an interview just I think around 2 days ago and Wayne Wonder did a talk about when he meet Baby Sham at the time, right? And them
Mm-hmm.
a say when Baby Sham come in apartment and thing, and them a vibe as musician and stuff. But Baby Sham, even though he was a new artist, but Baby Sham was literally inside the apartment watching over the old tapes, looking at the different shows and all of these things. Like he's learning. He's trying to like see how he's doing it as a veteran so that he could emulate it better in his stage performances. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So like stage performances is something will grow on you over time. You know what I mean? Because like certain artists know like and you find this with a lot of church musicians, like musicians who perform in a church. It's because they move with like a band you find out so like a lot of these performers are extremely brave. So even when I watch our shows like all American Island thing, look on the Christian artists them, like look on the Fantasia them. You understand what I mean? I say look on the
Yeah.
Kerry Underwood and them type of artists. Like you see how them artistry and them stage performance really come out when them go perform.
Yes.
Compared to
Mm-hmm.
like somebody like or even Ruben Stunner. That brother they like sick.
Yeah, I
You know what I
love
mean?
Ruben Studdard. Yes, that
Uh
man is. Ooh.
you see what I mean? I say so like you may not be the best vocalist or the best, like the best like singer like certain way, but like
Mm-hmm.
you know how to perform, you know how to relate to the crowd, to the
Yes.
audience. You understand me? And you can't certain musicians have hit songs, whole heap of hit songs. And you see like even that happened to what name of that youth Asian name? I think that Asian. Like a new youth from yard, man. Like I think on which channel where they did a talk about it and the youth run out. I think mostly in a Trinidad or Guyana.
Mm-hmm.
And like even though I have like three, four big song like where I travel and a trend and all of these things, like
Mm-hmm.
everybody I look for him and him a run out and him feel as if say him a come with the presence like say, yo, me got this, like everybody know my song and like
I
yo,
think it's I remember that.
me a run.
Yeah.
You see, come go back and when we can talk about it, me go watch it, you know. And when me look, I'm automatically me start seeing mistake them when I make.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it was cringy. It was really on the cringy side, and that's why I always say like, hey, as an artist, you have to really sharpen your skills, you sharpen your tools, even when you're playing sports, right? Back in the day, I used to be a soccer player. Like one of the things that we always go over after a game, especially when we lose, is look and see where we went wrong, where we make a bad play, what we need to improve on, things like that, yada yada yada. Being a musician is no different, right? From the studio to being on stage, all right, then what could I improve? Let's rewatch this. It's not about, okay, all right, then next show, me probably kind of fix it or probably do something different, right? It's about that chemistry. And again, to the whole jumping up thing too, because funny enough, we're talking about this whole stage presence and being on stage. Like people feel like being on stage and just jumping like you know have no sense. Like that how we really gravitate the crowd. It's not all the time them things they call for. It's not like you know I want one of them stage show your time and place, right? So that's how we can tie this thing back to Masicka. And when we saw Masicka in Antigua, people had a whole lot of things to say, right? We have to understand, so we are in 2026, right? And at one time when I used to go a certain show, like most of them are just dance, and based on where you see people just I throw up them fire torch and them are do the most. People not really like you might go to places and we see people are do the most, but people may not do the most like how we expect. And the perfect example that night Indigo, I'm gonna show you a vibe. When Masicka was in Antigua, right? When I use the weather as no form of excuse or whatever the case may be, right? But if I understand said rainfall, the place was wet and sappy. Like in my I mean just can you know me not gonna be biased. I rather keep my mouth shut and I talk about certain things versus being biased, right? But if media want show, I mean I look for out of my eyeball them to see my artist performer, specific artist no matter what I'm gonna stick around. I might have minimal movement because the ground wet and stuff like that. But if you realize something specific happened in that crowd, people were using their phones to video. You can't jump up and down like an idiot if you have your phone or video because you want to capture the moment. And this is what this generation is about. Back in the day, you never have nobody with no whole heap of phone light and them things they are all up and things and time really change. Right?
I know
Go ahead.
I know some Mellz. You know that show there, them two show there, like you know Antigua and then I came up. You know say them show that there were two festivals. So it's not like a typical dancehall show. Like it kind of like
Mm-hmm.
come like a lovers rock show, like
Yep.
a rebel salute. Like oh, you know, looking at crowd and you see people and just hold on to each other and just a full joy themselves and just a taking the whole essence of just being with them musician, just being a part of that experience. You know what I mean? That's how we see. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like you see a lot of things. People are ball, all different type of things are happening. Like
Yeah.
you see these things, but like it people them know where I run with certain narrative and idea behind crowd engagements and performances, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hear them come out and them a talk about yo that them man they go out the sun and say yo Ray and out the country and they jump up and I mean I tell us that them thing they not fly, bro, because like when you compare them two performances to even a Tommy performance in a real life, bro, like then performance they might go through different cultures. Tommy they are Jamaican and do that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
In a space where them adapting people they like.
Yes.
Culture different, the vibes different, the setting different. You understand? It's remember you
Mm-hmm.
know, our culture is a hype culture when it come on to performance locally for the most part. And even sometimes overseas, but like when you're meshed with different cultures, bro, like it's a whole different type of vibe. You know what I mean? People react different. No, people now feel people now here run up and down in a crowd and I do most like a pasta and all of them things. No. People in a crowd they hold hand. You know, like when you see girls them do they hold on upon their friend, they might do this, they might do that. You understand? People are full joy themselves because you see, even with the Antigua show, people couldn't leave. Them stay and wait.
But that,
So that
yeah,
alone, that
mhm.
alone is a win. That alone is a win, right? So that's
Yeah,
the win. That's the
exactly.
biggest win. You know what I mean? And then with the Cayman now, even out of the show, the youth still come back in a Cayman and even do more. And then
Exactly.
it
Exactly.
vibe mesh again, and then it's another win. But
Yeah.
as me say, you're not gonna hear people talk about the experience because it not fit the narrative.
Yes.
You get what I say? Because them want, as a musician, them want to tell you how you need to perform, where and where you need to do. Because the other way they know you're unique. You follow back at somebody, you try to be this, you try to do that. As a musician, you watch a tape, you study the crowd, you learn from your elders and things, and then you emulate your essence to the crowd and make them fall in love with that. And then you take that and run with that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And
And
I
that's
love
what I feel.
I love how you made the Cayman and the Antigua reference because there were two festivals, but you can see where they were somewhat different because you can even tell from the attire. Masicka in Antigua was all tucked in, in all black on black. From the way how he was dressed, more prestige. The one in Cayman was more relaxed, right? But you can tell from the interaction with the crowd, and there's nothing wrong with to say that. All right, then, over time the artist will get greater in terms of his performance. I'm sure Beanie Man and Bounty Butcher them never get it in one go. But with the years of experience, it tells you that experience teaches wisdom, right? It does. And Masicka is still young, and we talk about Alkaline also early on because the performance thing, he is relatively still young. And I'm thinking if these artists, right? Because as the revolutionists, I have to talk about it because represent for the culture, represent for the music and the change we want to see in a dance hall. So as far as continue doing certain groundwork to be able to uplift the performance and understand that the music live outside of the studio also, and people are going to see up on shows and stuff like that. So we have to cultivate those skills. That way, obviously, they can be better, right? But I love to
100.
see how Masca kick it up a notch in Cayman, and he was so relaxed. He was just so, I'm telling you, performing over time and wanted to be better and do better will get you there. And anybody who knows this, Masicka is not built around fluffed up and facade. Like he's always looking for ways to improve too. So it's not about
100%.
all right then this is a fault. So we just gotta hide it and we're not gonna talk about it, or we could just left that one upon the side and nobody say nothing. That's not how it works, right? This is our artists, and in my opinion, the same way how maybe Gaza hold cartel accountable. If they do, or other sides hold their artists accountable for certain things, we need to do the same thing to and hold our artists accountable, right? Not saying that
Real
he's
talk.
failing or whatever the case may be. However, right, we are not built on certain narrative where if certain things is not perfected yet, we can't speak about it. That's not what we're here for, right? But what I can say for that Cayman show, he was relaxed. We can see how the ladies them love him. And the people them always say, "Oh, Masicka gonna have no girl song," but like, are you? What are you saying? The woman them in the crowd, and you like for a long time, me not see woman in a crowd a wall and palm man foot and a rub down man foot, like them so comfortable, like so
Stylish.
comfortable, like. And me see
Like
them some of them
literally.
man them up front too, right? And it's not no gating or whatever the thing, but they were vibing and they were singing the song them. The woman a sing the gun song them. So like, what are we saying?
Like even when I came on show, like I think a brother did the ball, bro, cause I really it means it just hit the dog. And the man
Yeah.
reaction, bro, like the man just cause you know what? You man a deal with like a personal life experience, and when certain things relatable to you, bro, it's like when a musician sing a song, it's like yo, Jano, oh him knows how this me I go through. For a lot of people, that are the reaction where you give. You know what I mean? Because like you get that feeling they're like, oh the hell, this artist are like literally I sing when me I go through, bro.
Yeah.
You get what me
You
I
know,
say?
why that is so, that nine indigo, you know why that is so? And it's for all of the people who are listening, and also for the bushwatchers. When they try to make it seems like, even today it was a whole conversation surrounding, Masicka, like the Gaza people. They made it seem like, oh, Masicka just run a one part. It's not really a one for Masicka. And we love to talk about the streams and the stream and the stream and the stream. But sometimes we forget to talk about the impact and what does that impact look like, right? In dancehall right now. We're talking about the music with a message where when people hear it, they become inspired. Like I hear it all the time. To literally hear a Masicka song and to be like, oh, it have to be something where somebody say if you kind of like get in your subconscious one way, so you just start believe. Them people that when them go to school that night and they go and them just follow a friend and just pick on other people and just do bad things versus really have a brain and think for themselves and you understand,
Follow
sit
back
down.
on
Yeah, follow back, right? Because me
mm-hmm.
have associates who are ops, right? And when it comes to conversation, them will tell us them not go say it in them Gaza setting or in them Vendetta setting, but they'll say like, listen, yo, Masicka is a bad artist. He's a bad artist. And they would tell you so many things, make you be like, oh yeah. But them say we can't make them, yeah, and that's even a story for another day. We can't make people them know so this is how we feel. But like if somebody's doing well and somebody's doing great, like why can't we open our mouths and why can't we say certain
it
things?
come like it really look like it make it seem like some political thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then there's some hearted thing. And
So
that's
man,
why
when me die yard in Mellz, remember me die yard a while back, me I tell you say bro. Me I work bro and like yo, you see when the tune drop darkest times, it I relate to like so much things where that go on in my life, bro. At the time, I say, John, no, bro. Like from reach from the work, you and a G, I say, yo, a young youth, a little youth. I think youth around 17 back then. Young youth, drop out of school, all type of things, just a work and thing. And I say, yo, sick of drop a tune today, tough. Download it, me have it on my phone already. I say, where be here? Because the books and listen to it, and I say, darkest times, and I say, yeah, man, I eat, man. Shell, man. You know what I mean? Go through my work, me I tell them, my ringtone like for around 6-7 months, bro. I does it constantly. I beat. You know what I mean? So like when I come on to the music, man, like people have to just understand, say like a music is love. You know what I mean? When I channel the music towards love, you know what I mean, people will embrace it different. You see what I say?
Yeah.
And artists are do your work, you know what I mean? Hopefully other musicians can do your work and embrace and put in a positiveness in the same way and energy will take you up and lift you, you know what I mean? Because fluff and hype only go so far, you know what I mean? Because one thing with fluff and hype, bro, like that's something we have to continuously invest in order to see it, to keep up. And when I look on like this, like Masicka, and when you look on a lot of different musicians, you see right in front of your face what really I want. You know what I mean? Like people have to do all these things in order to keep up. You just come like when Josh is singing a song, but then you know what I mean? You see me? Like a real talk, man. Like so for me, I not really wish nothing bad for no musician still. I'm gonna try to see if we can get a piece of show tonight. Just basically because I want to see what kind of improvement make, within his artistry. You know what I mean? I already know how to record and all of that. So like we know that's not an issue. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that, because remember back in the days in the Mellz when I do one of the way you say I run out now, so much confidence and I do what I do. A whole heap of show man get blow up, bro.
Yeah.
Years, bro. Me not talk about no 2 shit. Me talk about like almost a decade, bro. Like man, just a boy man, bro.
Remember some of them performance them and I think the other day I don't remember where he had a show the other day, I mean I look on the man and I just smile and I say, Jaja, I say, yo, I do they come up far away, I say the man does a command Come on, the crowd
For
just comfortable. Yo, me say, yeah, like that's what you do. You cultivate your skills. If you really love what you do, you go work on it and make sure it work for the people them, even if it make you uncomfortable.
me I say,
That's just how it is.
real talk, bro. And not only him, you know, bro. Remember, say him and Diablo used to work in that a governor back then. You see me? I just say two of them are run out. You know what I mean? You have size 10 over this and thing. But like, look on the career part right now. Look how you see doing a separate and a doing thing on a level
Hmm.
now. When it come like, him a deal with artistry now.
Yeah.
You get what me I say? Enough of this, like, you're the wicked man tune here and there, same way, but like, now you tone the thing out, you know, new management come in, people start, you know, show you how to go about dealing with your career and all of them things that it make a big difference. You get what
Hmm.
me I say? It
Yeah.
make a huge difference. And you see same thing what happen with governor, you know, the man even rebrand himself
Yeah.
into what you know what I mean? And look where him there right now. So like it can happen for anybody. You know what I mean? Gully back way back in the days never make it.
Yes.
Years in his 50s, man just video
Come
just go
on.
viral and it bust out.
Yeah.
And because in the potent in him performance and in stagecraft, when he
Yes.
touch the stage, he just kill it.
Yeah.
Because him already did have the experience.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So like once the break come, he just flow. Come back, say man a 5 feet back in the day and a fall to the wayside, you know. So yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
have to just hold out and no side and idea, just keep working at it and you know, yeah, one day, you know, as long as
Yeah.
you keep working and you know trying to improve, take it up a notch each time, you will always build that improve, you will always improve gradually over a time period and you eventually are gonna be great, you
Mm-hmm.
know, inevitable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I agree with you. And just know that it comes, with the feedback. Like if feedback, sometimes they're tough, but that's how we grow. And we just have to just to take it and just, run with it. So
Oh, yeah, see, man. But so
it,
in a class and the wrong bang men come in and a man and we're growing a man.
me I tell you, could have
We
just
are going to
dash down
see
the book
teacher,
and
right?
say,
So
you
respect me
can't
and
do
just
it.
know so we have to study hard.
Study harder, absolutely. That's how it is
Big
because
old red X tonight.
yeah, absolutely. Because you know how important it is to make sure say you pass. So you're not gonna just dash down the book and say you can, but you have to work towards it. And then I would say look to where you are right now. If just imagine if you did give up. So you just to work harder and just make it happen. And it will happen. But we are
I really,
excited to see where I would say these young artists where they will be, where Masicka will be in a few years from now. You know what I mean? I know that he's one of those artists who, of course, would want to be in Super Bowl, and I know that he would also want to not just a one fest type of thing, but hope so. Maybe whatever he decide, we can only speculate because that's what sometimes we are here to maybe sometimes form our opinion based on what we would love to see. Maybe also maybe an arena show type of thing where the ones them can be a part of that experience. But again, Masicka is still young, and that's one thing that cannot be taken away from him. There's much more things for him to be a part of, much more experiences for him to see. You know, the sky is just the limit from
I
here on
really,
out.
I really, I really thought, man, Arena them ever come because, you
Yeah.
know, look on Shensi and them thing. Like, she do so many arenas, right? Like, I just growth. You know what I mean? And everything going on stages and like, like these festivals and going to a lot of these shows, like even some of these shows that you go to, like overseas, either in Europe and then places, all 100,000 people, 150,000 people, 80,000 people. So some of these shows that you go to, it's even bigger than an arena.
Mm-hmm.
When it come on to like bodies on the
Mm-hmm.
ground within the venue. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it will come, but like you have to remember, like you have to work hard. You have to make sure, say, like you create popular music with transcend. So that's
Mm-hmm.
when you're going on these different regions, the demand is high, and now the
Yes.
audience can engage with your music better, and that will only empower you as the performer to even sing harder to the
Mm-hmm.
crowd. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it have a reach, man. Because when you have the positive music and live on music, them way there,
Hmm.
it have a reach. It
Yeah,
reach
absolutely.
far. It reach far than what you really think. Like you can't phantom the levels that way it go in a university. Believe.
Yeah. And we wouldn't just want to do it because, other people are doing it, nothing but God and time. Nothing but God and time to make sure that things are done in the right way and in the right accordance, right? But I'm sure that as far as Masicka is concerned, that these things are, in the future for him, based on what he wants to achieve from as far as things to have underneath his belt. I mean, I personally would love to see him take one of those shows, in the UK, because that Masicka is really big over there. What do you think about that 9 Indigo?
Yeah, man. In UK, yeah, it fan base a grow, and
Mm-hmm.
like when how am I performing and doing thing right now, it even complement that setting there because over in them space there when I perform like the one fest like festival and the Kmart show, that's the type of energy that them people are take on to. That's the
Mm-hmm.
vibe in a them place there, them take on to them thing. And this is why I said like before, like when I do the music and it reach certain audiences and certain things, like when you go over there, it only make your work easier to do
Yeah.
because now the crowd familiar with your music, them really in tune to your music and they embrace it different. And them are gonna show that because once you step on the stage and go out there and make your first speech and the crowd ball out and they scream out piano, you know what I mean? The energy that just a go it just a go bring in a little lotus. And it's like when you're up on the stage and perform, you're in this lotus with the crowd and there's no greater feeling than that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it a go on, man. It a go on. Cause them people really love music, Them people out there in them place every days, 4 or 5 days just listen music, So them people get to work, So yeah, man. A good setting to get in, you know what I mean? It's a good, it's good for a musician to bring that level of ambition there, you know what I mean? To know say yo, they want to attain them type of heights there. You know what I mean? And yeah, let's see, you know what I mean? We're there on the journey, all our way are deal with it, you know what I mean? As fans, same way, just go through and walk to see good. And hopefully the artists really reach over them part there too, so them can break grounds and open up the culture even more. That way they so other youths now can come up, younger youths can come up and get the opportunity to really get in them space there and spread for them music also, so sky's the limit, Love that. Yeah, man, love that for real, man. So
Yeah, I agree with you. And as you were speaking earlier that night, it dragged my attention back to even wireless. Like even at wireless, like those people they were going crazy. Oh my goodness, they were going crazy over the whole performance. So like you're saying that the fan base over there is definitely growing. And again, somebody in the comment section said the future is now. The future is now, and the future, we say when we say in the future, if the future can even be tomorrow, can be next week. So again, we don't get distracted over here where we just want to rush, rush, rush and fall off and break our toes or break our feet or whatever the case may be. We do things in decency and order in a timely fashion, right? So even though other people are doing it, doesn't mean that we're gonna just run, run, run and do it and just crash and fall and burn over. God and time,
yeah,
right?
you have to
There's Go ahead, that nine.
Yeah, man, you have to put yourself in a position where you can really deliver, the crowd are gonna really embrace you a certain way, you know what I mean? So like you want to make sure say you create a great experience also for yourself, not just for the audience, you know what I mean? So you have to really take your time and work on your craft, work on your connections and build your catalog and build the type of music where you have enough. So when you step in at the space, you can release, you can let go all over 5, 6, or you can be there and move for half an hour. Just a do music where so everybody just know about it. Because as I said, there's no greater feeling for so you go up on stage and like all 10 songs where you sing like if people know it, the crowd know it word for word. Everybody embrace it a certain way. As I say, it make your work easier. You get me? So that's why when I see like musician like Beanie Man, them and them man, they run out in a certain places. Like even mainstream artists in America, like hip hop and rap artists, like them can't even hold the crowd like oh a Beanie would have do it. You know what I mean? Because like the music transcend. You understand what I say? Like them people over another part, they're like, yo, them love that type of music. Yeah. I mean, I tell you, bro, like Europe, I know one place to
Mhm.
play with, man.
Yep, that's
Love
true.
reggae and dancehall, yo, and #1 music over them places.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
why remember you have a lot of elders, where we may not get up every day and listen to, But you see over in them region, they like Luton Fire and them man, them man, they I thought, man, 60, 70,000 people in a crowd,
That's
Know them
that's
people song word to word,
that's true. Cause
You see
even
what I
even
say?
like even like man like Rummy and Virgo and Chronics and them man, when them man they go Europe, man, Bombardos, have trouble there, man. So even
No, no,
though
no.
we probably Jamaica, we just probably don't know what take place on that side of the world when it comes to certain artists. May I tell you, when them show up over there, a problem. May I tell you, problem. People show up because them love the culture and them love the music. So once the artists represent, I'm telling you, they're out in full swing and they're in full support. So
100%.
yeah, I
100.
can definitely relate, relate to that,
Yeah, man.
So
People need to understand, say, the reggae and dancehall music, a timeless music. You know what I mean? Like that the music, they like it not have no boundaries. Like it just keep going. It
hmm
just keeps spreading. You know what I mean? There's a reason why Bob Marley and Tasha and all of them man there and the Gregory them and all of these elders. Music is so widely received globally.
hmm
Continuously spread. Like once somebody jump in as engineer, oh I'm interested. What is reggae? What is that? Then go in, they're seeing these musicians, they're listening to it, they love it. They
hmm
love it. You see, and once them embrace it, you can't tell them nothing, bro. Like, and at them thing they even bring them people that come out, oh, they're from Jamaica. Okay,
hmm
boom, them flying. They want to know where the musician they come from, where them live. All of these things. And them thing that drive tourism the
yeah.
most. The
I
very
was
same music.
yeah, I was listening to like I was watching some dubs the other day. And by watching some dubs, I came across some videos, and there were some people from Europe. Like they were literally telling you, well, I don't know what the person is saying, like what the word for word is, but like they're like, but the sound and the vibe and the vibration is unmatched. It's phenomenal. And I was like, oh my god, like look at that. So a lot of times where we hear the music, right? It's sometimes it's not even so much about the words, but it's just about the beat and the vibe, and that's how it make you feel. And that's literally what a lot of these people that nine what they can literally relate to. How the music, make them feel when them hear it. And just know that whatever is being said is something that is powerful and they can relate to it.
A
So
real thing, man. It's just like a name, from this and Mellz.
yeah,
Revolution, bro. Like it create the music, a revolutionary music.
yeah,
This music will come from our culture and where we put out to the world. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
not a typical thing like any other genre of music. Like a lot of different genre of music birth from out of reggae and dancehall. You know what I mean? Like it's not a normal thing. You know what I mean? Like our music is a very spiritual music, very very energetic music, and it captivates a lot of different cultures and like them it does if them don't know we and them don't understand it by listening to our music, them can relate. You know what I mean? Them just feel like they're a part of it. And
yeah,
it's a great thing. It's a great thing, and as I say, like we just want the musician them strive, like really screw on them head and meds. Say,
yeah,
yo, this is not just about flashiness. We have to do this For all went time 50, 60 years when we're gone, the music still I get listened to. Just
Mm.
like how you don't see Bob and many of the other greats were passed and gone. And we still are listen to their music, same way up to this day and it sound brand new.
And I
You see
think,
me now say?
I think Masicka, not think, but I believe that that's what Masicka realized in the music. I think for one, that's one reason why he doesn't saturate the market. Him take him time and him put stuff out versus sing a million songs out there and them just fall by the wayside. He believes that the music needs to be crisp, it needs to be clean, there needs to be a message inside of the music. It needs to be something that is timeless and special and lives on. And that's the reason why, as far as a song like Tyrant as we know it, I was talking to, and he's on the panel right now, big up yourself 44. I was talking to 44 the other day and I was like,
Big
yo,
up 4-4.
I was like, yo, I was at work and I was like, yo, like I needed to listen to some music. And I was like, I listened to the two albums them. I listened to 438 and I listened to GOK. And I was like just listening till I just got so because I was just listening to the music that night indigo, I just got so flustered. I was like, you know what, let me just turn this thing off for a second and just kind of like think to myself. And I was just there. And while I was just there thinking to myself, like something important came up to me. And I was like, you know that these two albums, they are so special and they're so timeless. Like for the mere fact of 438, right? That album, it has been around for a few years and it has been there, right? And you can literally go in and you can just pull a song out of it and you can just relate to it. You can be like, Bomba, see a long time and I hear that song and it's like you just can relate to it. And I think I hear Kes talk about it the other day in terms of like the music is more than just the music, is the message that's behind it. So when we hear a song like Suicide Note, like it's not even about the mere fact that it has suicide in there, and maybe God forbid some people may relate to that portion of it, but the mere fact say it tell you about life in general and tell you how life works, and if you're not firm, bro, life I got show you down if you're not firm, right? Until I said the early bird get the worm. I tell you.
That's a real talk, man. Yo, that song they dropping, man. Everywhere me go in Jamaica, bro, a suicide note,
Yeah.
Suicide note. When the single drop, I'm there in Jamaica when it drop, bro. I tell you, everywhere me there, I hit a play, bro. I hit me a year right through and through. Me left out of the house, me go in a vehicle, I hit me a year. I say, yo, John will be like, you think, yeah, man, it's very, when I think about it, the words I song, bro, like, mental illness is a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it really a show people say, bro, hold on, because so my reason why a lot of these people are do certain things, is because mentally they're not strong enough, and then go through all type of trauma and trials and tribulation where you have to firm in your mind, bro. So like
Yeah.
as a youth, when you deal with certain things, cause we all deal with mental more, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
when a song they drop and you lick it on and thing, you can say, oh yeah, say man, firm up back if you feel shaky in yourself, say, you have some thoughts are sitting, make you really hold back a minute and say, oh yeah, say man, me tough man. If him can do it or that person can do it, me can do it too. And that's just what, as me say, music, it just bring you on a level, It
Yeah.
can, it bring a different healing to you and all of these things, and just emotions, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
man, we have to embrace music, man. So when we get music like them, we have to just love them thing and embrace them type of thing there and just know, say, yo, we value this type of music. And
Yeah.
and because we do that, it keep that music as timeless pieces, you see me? Yeah,
Yeah,
man, straight.
absolutely. I agree with you. 4-4, big up yourself, Yeah, here we. Yeah, here we.
Yeah, man, loud and clear, Mellz. Big up yourself, Mellz, man.
Big up
That's
yourself,
nine.
4-4.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, that's nine, man. And big up yourself, Yeah, man. Me just a check in, Mel. Me not forget what I talk about, so I go and listen on,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
we're
but
man. With the talk about the preview of the song where Masicka drop on with the other day and well, me said the other day yesterday, Jaja. Him drop on with yesterday and we kind of get into the whole performance on a whole because as you know Alkaline has a show tonight, and we were just talking about the whole performance in general, like nothing to kind of like deter the artist from who he is or what he's capable of, but we're just talking about like performances and things like that, and we were talking about how amazing Masicka is, and the mere fact that we were even talking about the mere fact that we saw Junior Gang in the studio with him, and it's not something to like easily look over. And we were talking about that. It could be where I didn't even think about that. So I don't remember who said if it was Sika King or it was the other. That I don't know if it was you who said it, but you were talking about it could be that Junior Gang might be on Masicka's album. We were just speculating. So that was something that we were even talking about and talking about collaborations overall and letting people understand that the sauce and the hit, maker is Masicka, right? He has the hits. So we're just having a whole conversation, for because sometimes people they forget or they pretend. So we out here when we hear certain narrative, we want to be able to push back on those things. Like a day like today, when certain people are having certain conversations and make it seems like there's nothing special about Masicka. When we know deep down we can see a specific camp, they're nothing but upset because the riff that really happened with Masicka and them, right? So their way they're probably trying to we can't talk about that. They're trying to punish him somewhat or trying to tear him down no matter what he does because he's no longer a part of that realm or that world where they are over there. Again earlier on the system earlier on we spoke about the mere fact that Masicka, when the album GOK dropped, I hear out a lot of these people mouth Masicka is the new king, Masicka run dancehall, Masicka this, Masicka that, and all of a sudden that was no more. Like, how do you go from, okay, this person is doing it, this person is amazing, to be like, oh no, pretending like you didn't say certain things. You know what I mean? So it's a conversation definitely to have because these people will try to erase greatness. They will try to, I'm telling you, right? Take away the real history and make it into their story or his story type of things. We just have to remind the people and that when it comes to Masicka, there's nothing normal about him. And it's a reason why we have all of these great artists. They are flocking to him, right? But we cannot say we cannot say there's certain artists where people are knocking on their doors and say, hey, can you do a collab? We're talking about great people. And for Junior Gang himself to be in the studio with Masicka, that is nothing normal. It's nothing normal. Nothing normal.
Yeah, man. But the only thing normal about Masicka, the only thing normal about Masicka, him just make greatness look normal, That's the only thing, because it make it look easy, it make it look like it's normal, but it's not normal, Mel.
Sure.
But one thing I'm find funny though, Mel, and it needs to be studied, Indigo. So them people out there, them actually believe what them think about Masicka. As far as, like the evidence where you can't deny. These people, Mel, them will look on the evidence, Mel, and them mind. I don't know what happened in them brain, but them will look on the evidence and I see it.
But there's a thing that goes for that. You can say something over and over and over, and then gradually you start to believe it. It doesn't matter what other people say.
I say, show more artists where I do a Masicka doing a space now, Indigo. And so the man them believe themselves as somebody. Did they really? I do a Masicka do. And it surprised me, bro, to hear somebody name them a man that want to put against Masicka. And in one part, I say, them man can't serious. Them can't believe what they must say. Like, one of them believe what they must say, Indigo. You understand me? So, those people,
Right. But yeah, it kind of weird. It kind of weird indigo. Cause me as a youth now, sometimes me like to play semantics and me like to just laugh and just and I say, no, indigo I eat that artist and me just know say a joke me I make. But them man at indigo, them actually believe what them I say.
Mm-hmm.
The level of delusional where the man them willing to go indigo and willing to believe, it's crazy, bro. One know if for them somebody need to study them brain indigo. Honestly. Honestly.
Because it plain to me, if me get up and me listen to a track and sonically sounding good, the message in it, um, nice potent lyrics, and you know what I mean, like it's a no-brainer, no matter who sing it. That's just why I listen to music, because I listen to a lot of music, and it's just sad to see, say, like, people will just literally come out and like just say these things, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like say them I get well, some I get paid, but like, you know, so
Right.
like them just me don't know, bro. Like, culturally is a problem. Culturally is a problem, and it really all about the culture because like when we
True.
feel promote and elevate, we are tear down,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Right.
bring back that crab mentality the way. And them think they really stop the elevation, and while others are elevate within their culture,
Mm-hmm.
we stay at a level. They might try to make we stagnant. They might try to cement black way and drag we down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So it make our fight harder in order to move forward as a people.
True. True.
Cause believe
As a
even when
genre,
we in
yeah.
the Caribbean, even in the
Mm-hmm.
Caribbean, bro, like other cultures, laugh after we, bro. Like they literally look for a way and do it and just laugh all
Mm-hmm.
the time. You know what I mean? Because like them
Mm-hmm.
can't understand, them know say for them job easy because we so busy to fight to self that it make it easier for them to fight we. Cause we are the most I work. You see what I say? I just that me really get from a lot of the behavior from a lot of these people. And what me try to do as a person,
Mm-hmm.
separate from a lot of these people, me just try to just know, say, all right, if I saw over another platform and stay and I saw them people and mindset stay, me just separate myself from
Mm-hmm.
it because me don't want to be caught up in other energy, you know what I mean? So, as me say,
True.
more while I
True.
come
True.
on the show, I don't know certain things, bro. Like, if me not hear it, somebody even bring up something like me don't even know about it. Cause me not
Mm-hmm.
really, me just know say yo over this a set that way down. Like once there's no reasoning in it, you know what I mean? Or we
Right.
can come in as big people and have conversations and you know what I mean? Once we
Mm-hmm.
can't
Mm-hmm.
do that, then me not really want to be a part of it. Me not really want to engage it, like me personally per se. But like, it's a sad thing, because
True, man.
culturally, me not see why every year all 120 or 130 musicians can bust out of our culture, like literally go mainstream with the type of reach and love where our music get on a global level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because
Eh,
me know say a lot of
mm-hmm.
me know say a lot of even bigger musician always a try to pull lower musician like people just are coming at it when I really reach. A lot of them try to pull the youth them at times, bro, and like people just fight it out. You know,
True.
people fight it out
Mm-hmm.
all the time. Other big musician with them team and all type of things fight down this and make that not man thing and it evident, bro. Like look on it. Just look on the
True,
whole
man.
game, you know what I mean? Looking at
True, man.
08 and 09 when music are going culturally, bro. How much artists bust, bro? And look on the time frame now when time the musician there, getting a problem and thing. And look how many artists come to the forefront and how many people start to shine and how many people actually come out. Like, just look on the history. It did it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see what I say? It did it,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You see it.
And you're
So that,
right, man. It a whole about the culture because me not see no other else genre I do that thing what we are do where we are actually a tear down. We actually literally sit down as a tear down and next entertainer and next artist for excel when we couldn't just enjoy the moment, enjoy each other as far as whatever we can compare, and we can compete, Zine, and we love it, love the whole energy, Zine. But we go to the extent, brother, where it's like we don't want to see each other, brother, I try to excel. You understand what I say to you? And it's kind of weird, man, because perfect example. Kendrick and Jake the other day. People enjoy the clash. Yeah, people oppose, but guess what? You're not going to see one set of people over there so I represent Jake. I try to tear down Kendrick so he might become an artist. What vice versa. You understand what I say to you? Them just enjoy the moment, talk who was more lyrical and just keep it moving. Artists keep on moving on a regular. We out here, brother, no matter what we do, no matter what, like a man with a one fist, you want Masicka drop off a farm so we can glorify it and say, yeah, Masicka feel. You know, the man is weird with them action. That's not, man. Weird.
Brother, remember saying a 4-4. Drake the Canadian youth, right? Remember say when a man first start the music, you know, bro. In Canada, people are look for him, you know, brother. America, that illegal. America embrace him, you know, bro.
Right.
You understand me, bro? So when you see an artist like Kendrick and all type of thing, you know, and then go out and them a do what them a do and thing, like culturally, it just work. You know what I mean? People just love the music and then just embrace the music and the artists then just get super big out of it, you know what I mean? Even bigger and all of them things. So, you know, we have whole heap of work to do, you know, because when I look all for Afrobeat and all the genre just rise up and things.
True.
If the youth them never work together, it won't reach this one. And that's just the
Reggaeton, the
reality.
same thing.
Same thing with reggaeton, bro. If them never work together, remember, you know, everybody have beef, you know, but other separate from the beef, culturally, them are work better together than how we are work. And that are just the history, like it just did it. You know what I mean? It just set out that way, and then you know, globally you see the result. You understand what I say? With a lot of these engineers, you know what I mean? Oh, them are do the numbers, them are getting at the big arenas and all of these things. Any Jamaican artist could have do that. In a real life. Because
And for
in a
the,
real life,
got you. No, and me I said for the population or for the diaspora, the number full number, we should not do extremely positive stuff to get our thing out there. Because at the end of the day, nobody not gonna really care about our thing. Why? Because our diaspora is not that big. You understand me I said to you? So we even at them type of way. Then market I go look pan Afrobeats and reggaeton, because guess what? Them have a huge population of people who have you for them things. So we know with the little population, we should have much better, brother. I live much better. Then and not try to make the thing excel and go in a certain crack certain boundaries. Yeah, we need to, and it's not just the artists them, it's we as fans, so brother. I think we as fans have a pretty biggest role in fucking up the music. We as fans, brother.
I really think, man, because if we not stand up and say, here, man, we don't care what the man they want to say, bro. Like, we are going to listen that, we are support the musician. Yeah, we are booking for shows and all of them things there. Yeah, we have to move it forward because we have the power to do them things. None of them people will sit them up in a studio and round desk and all of them things. They will feel like, you know, they might keep really the culture and the music, you know what I mean? For this thing move forward, it start from we, bro. Each one of us. Yeah, bro. So it can work, bro. It can work. All we need to do is just, you know, do more stuff together. You know what I mean? Look, prime example for look on this in America, bro. Like when it thing happen in America with the bombing and all of them things, that when you look and you see how much American artists come together for one song and sing it together.
Right.
You get what I say? Like all of these things, bro. Like hurricane thing blow through last year. Would you do anything like that? Like where a portion of Jamaican artists just business just come together and just sing for one they get this song.
Right.
10 minutes long, 11 minutes long. You ever see one of them things there?
We do them things. Them have one, remember one long time ago about with Vegas them and a few of them on it. Then but separate from them thing, they will not see no artists that do them thing. And next thing I notice with the culture, bro, we like for you know, when somebody look at me and say, yeah, Jamaican, and you know, them we like to get the compliment, but you see, for uphold the culture, that we, bro, we not even respect the flag, brother. To we see as Jamaican. You know, like all them people over here. So if you play with them flags certain way, dog, a trouble. Then
Oh yeah, so
we brother, we go on like say yo, we not respect certain things. Not even the athlete them we compete for and them thing there, brother. We not respect. Yeah, that's start from we are the people, bro. Start with the man in the mirror.
real thing, bro. Real talk, full, real talk. Believe, real talk, man.
We can't out there tear down the artists them way. You know, we can't criticize and go on with yourself, you know, but we have to know the limit where we are go with some of them things. Critique them and say, yo, that's not good. But guess what? We now go to the extreme where we almost want to see an artist dead then. You know? We
Yeah.
want for the worst to happen to the artist then. It can't good for the culture, that's nice. And that me say I go on with Masicka right now. No matter what he do, the man them bro just make up their mind say yo that nigga you go feel pussy and that the man them make up their mind to say that's nice. No matter what Masicka do out there, you know already
You know,
bro.
it's like
You
you
know?
walk on, it's like you're on eggshell and WG. It's like a needle you're on, you know, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
everybody like every move where you make, bro. Like everybody will look for you, like uncomfortable thing, you know, to go through, you know, bro.
Right,
No matter how much
right.
bread you have or how much people they around you and thing, you know, bro. If you know, say every little thing where you do scrutinize on in microscopic level, bro, like it's not a good
Yeah
feeling,
man.
bro.
Yeah
And you
man.
now get up out of your bed and go do that to somebody else. Like, you
Right.
know what I mean? Make it make sense, bro. Like, but at the end of the day,
Make it make sense.
we have to just continue to just put in a good work, bro, and just say support the music and the culture as best as we can. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it
Mm-hmm.
all starts from there because we more than them overall as a collective. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the more we do it, the more it will spread and take over. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have to
True.
create a chain reaction.
Yeah man. Yeah man. For balance it man. I hear some man. Yeah man. Male one side.
I'm here, you know, me there listen to it to the tone of converse here. But I agree 100%. It can be where we take this thing too serious, where we literally I said vile things about one another. Like for example today, when given the fact where, a certain side was just, I guess, just crying, bawling,
Yeah. Balling man.
and
Balling.
because they were being teased or just bantering, and they were like literally getting so in their feelings, and the things that was said, I was like, oh, whoa, 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 like it's not that serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah
So
man. You know,
Entertainment.
some little pitney male where I grew up in hold on. Yeah, you hear me now, Mel?
yeah, I'm hearing you.
You hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing.
No, man, I say, some little kids, man, were sheltered by them parents. Sheltered by them parents, all of them live, man. And then when them touch out the road now and face reality now, them say, oh, no. And, life they rough,
Mm-hmm.
And that are the Gaza people, them problem, because you want me. So even to them over on the platform, Zin,
Yeah.
what them don't want to do, they don't want Masicka. They don't want to talk about Masicka flaws, But guess what? You see the flaws Indigo them talk about with Masicka. When you
Yeah.
when you apply that same flaws, when you apply that same thing to for them artists, you will see them artists not even as good. Zane, but guess what? Them no want to talk about that. Let me tell you how funny them and reason Indigo. Them are reason something about your artist, and you have to apply it to for them artists now. And them say that
Yeah.
unfair, if you do it. That's the
Yeah.
weird stuff about it, Think, listen, the man want apply a thing to your artist, and then they are going to take and apply it to fit them artists now, and them are look at you and tell you, say, no, that's not fair.
And I
Like
drag
weird.
other artists in it. If we are talk about if
Oh,
you're talk about the fact that there's levels to your artist, right?
Right.
Why, and okay then, so-called, cartel is this big thing, this big that nobody can get to? Like, why, when certain narratives are being put forward, why is it that we not have to bring other artists in it? Like,
Right.
you know, some names, right? Those names are being called, right? He should be so diverse in the sense where you don't need to call nobody else's name, right? And the question still pose as Masicka being in his 30s, doing so much in dancehall right now, what was Cartel doing at this age, right?
Right.
What was he doing, right?
Yes, when greatness a measure to the level where them want to say this man great, you know. Them should not happy when any conversation come up about greatness, you know. Them should not happy when any comparison come up. If one so-called claims that this man is so great, then anytime any topic come up about greatness and comparison come up about greatness, and say yes, ready for it. Then but the man them indigo, anytime the conversation come up, them afraid of it. They're afraid. Because guess what? You see conversation it only got paint or delusional. I know what the word me look for. The man is just like a big balloon globe full of a ear, nothing at all in that, brother.
Yeah, just fluffed up this whole facade.
Facade.
You did up on a panel today, earlier?
Yeah, man, up on a panel, man, and the whole Gaza nation are trying to challenge me, man. But guess what? They can't challenge me because you know, say one bunch of nice bug them, you know. Yeah, man. One bunch of nice man.
We never subscribe, bro, so we wouldn't even do it. You are saying,
me up on a panel and me said to a man, you know, because we did that way, I say, yo, me not reason, no extreme, you know. Me not go tell a man, say, Masicka bigger than Cartel or Cartel bigger than Masicka. More reason about the factual, what happened now in the space. That's what more reason about. So we did that reason, and I'm gonna say, yo, Cartel a stream more than Masicka. So, you know me as a man, I go on to be more precise and more accurate with the reasoning, you know? So me say, yo, Cartel a stream more than Masicka. Me look on the boss and say, yo, that can be misleading when you say them thing there, you know. Zane. So when you talk, you have to be more precise on what you talk about. Is Cartel streaming overall more than Masicka? Yes. Is Cartel streaming? No. As far as no songs. Zane in the space now. As far as, you know, the last few years coming up. Is Cartel streaming more than Masicka? No. Because when you do the comparison song by song, year by year, you will say, no, him not stream like Masicka. Yes, him catalog bigger than Masicka. Yes, it has stream more than Masicka. Him have all song where I stream, yes. But as far as the new song them now, Cartel new song them versus Masicka new song, him not about streaming Masicka, not even close. So then I want you to bring the reason, God this. When I bring the reason, God this now, Zin, that's gonna be the problem now. So what they want to do now, see, they don't have a reason. So true because say yo, mute. No, because I give them an example, say year by year now. All right, let's do last year and we do mute and we do God is the greatest. True, me go say God is the greatest now, big like mute. Without enough of research, them and them jump on the panel and I say, yo, what a boy I talk about. So the man them are going, you know, without no research, you know, just for go type in on Spotify, I was on them a stream more. Not even that. The man them are challenge me. It's when them go look and run the numbers, play silent, man. I can hear the pin drop, man.
There's a pin drop over there. But yo, for what they really I try to get the point across to them and never go out with be things, you know, bro. I mean, I said,
yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Like, stubborn, bro. It's like,
Cause guess what, not Indigo. Zane, listen this now, Zane. Our thing is Masicka run dancehall. So for them point for proof that Masicka not run dancehall is to pull the streaming number now, Zane. So yes, him streaming numbers are higher than Masicka because you know him catalog big. Zane.
Hundreds of
So this would be equivalent to him having him modern song them now and Sean Paul pull him catalog we're so old and we are gonna say yo Sean Paul run the dancehall then. Zane because Sean Paul has stream more than him. That's how they might try to do to Masicka, you know. You understand what I said here, bro? The man them reasoning, bro, as far as when it come into have a no conversation, the things them what they do for put Cartel in the picture, bro. It's weird, bro. It's weird. Them can't have a direct reasoning. Them can't have a look at one topic where them look on it and say, oh, this is a reason about. Them want to reason about 10, 20 things in a one. Because them know say, yo, when it comes to reasoning, bro, them can't do it. They cannot do it. Because no artist in a dancehall, none in a dancehall, as more dominant, consistent, hits, streaming, none of them in a dance hall. I do it more than Masicka, my G. None of them. Shows, you name it, none of them.
Yeah, and after that, just go look, check your numbers and just look on the history, bro. Like it did it. It did it for everybody to see as it.
Right.
So you can't really fight it smooth way. No one have to bring that level of acceptance to the facts. Remember, it's
Right.
not speculation, you know, bro. You deal with facts. And just that I think, like, if you can have the facts right in front and somebody will look on you and they can't acknowledge it, then I feel them problem that.
I
You
feel them
see?
problem, man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I feel them problems. So it just make it be a problem for them, you know what I mean? Just like
Right.
that, bro. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
because
man.
me
And
over the earlier, you know, bro, in the last year, you know, that's
yeah.
before the whole thing kind of kick off that way. And I mean, I listen to your reason, them as big people are talk and thing, I mean, I say, nah, it's not really sound right. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You know, like me know vibes music, me know Masicka music. Years like even people when I know like me always I say, yo, the artist are bad, you know, when you come out to a lyric like being a lyricist, you know, like in probably a best I do it right now in a modern day time, you know what I mean? I mean I talk about years like 2014, them time that you know what I mean? And people are say, yo, what you talk about, bro, doing that this time? I say, nah, bro. Doing that doing thing, bro. Like if him for really go on a head to head, that youth have a rub him. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I
True,
say?
true.
Like on a
Mm-hmm.
way back in the day that, bro. You see it?
Right.
So some people, if them not have certain history and them not go back to it, bro, and when you show it to them and like they can see it for themselves, and them not have no form of acceptance to look on and be like, okay, all right, yeah, it makes sense. Then allow them, man. Then you know, say it's not about the music and it's not about quality. It's not about the reality of what one. It's not about factual thing we're in front of them. So you just leave them people.
Yeah, man,
Last
true, man.
last
True,
cause,
man.
bro. Last cause. You know, say that is bias.
Yeah,
You
man.
see, the only thing
At
them
the
are going to
extreme
heavily
level.
bias.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Extreme bias.
Yeah, man.
Alright, Black Star Boy on the panel. Welcome to the panel, Black Star Boy.
Black Star Boy. They go. May I
But
look for you today, dog? Mm-hmm. May I look for you today, man?
brother, you not answer your phone now, you know, from when me I start show that I know you not answer my
I
call.
must wrong number you have, you know. You can't call my number, you know. I must wrong number you call.
Probably.
All right, bossy. Yeah,
But
man.
I gotta fix things, man.
Uh,
Yeah, man,
What's up, Black
say,
Star Boy?
yeah, man, big up yourself in the go. I see your reason and I enjoy the reasoning, man. Big up yourself, Mellz, Wellsy.
Big up
yeah,
yourself.
man.
Yeah, man, I enjoy the reasoning and thing. But which platform you did on today?
Something like that truth.
Naked Truth.
Naked truth.
Oh.
Yeah.
We go over there one
You know, me I go big him up, you know, cause it's a youth where him deal with
No, man,
respect.
Naked
You know,
Truth
he give me
at
the
general,
respect. Yeah, man, he give me the respect, yeah. Got you.
Naked Truth at general, man. I look at you that man, them always up on the panel each side of him. And them my problem over there. You see me? Cause I go over there already, you know, and same thing where I say, bro, them man they not have no facts, them not have no evidence, them not have no, and the same style them a try to pull. The moment they beat down them point, them shift the goalpost. And them shift. And when them can't use cartel for this defend them point, them fling a next artist.
Yes. Just like that. One time I say, yo, show more artists where I go deal with the thing 6 years in a row like Masicka. The man them say valiant. Me not even doing but I say nothing. Me just, you know, it weird, bro. It weird. And then you much have to do to me now. He must say, yo, show me one show Masicka doing in his career. No, which stage Masicka sold out in his career, whatever. So I said to him, say, all right, me I go well a show talk because guess what now? You want to come talk about show that a Gaza uncle. Then I say, you want me now? A 3 some fest now in a row. Arguable Masicka tech. 3 some fest.
No, there's no argument about it.
No argument about it either. Zane?
When Masicka done perform at some fest, Masicka name a trend on Twitter and everywhere else, even above some fest itself.
Right.
There's no debate.
Me say Chuck Fest. Me say the show in Canada. Me give him a list of show. This is Masicka in a young stage now, where I'm locked down and deal with a way. Me say, show me your cartel performance in a film prime. Me say, show me them. Gaza Uncle me attack, and him couldn't even name one show, no brother.
I
Me
hear
say,
that.
brother, me say,
I
bro,
hear that.
go sit down, man. Go sit
Cartel
down.
never that salon. Remember, the cartel usually that blame you just building, and you could have got a building and have space in a building, same way. Remember, the cartel usually each up a building, you know, brother.
Alright,
When them
alright.
have a public court, you know.
Black Star Boy, the only thing him could have said was many shows. Me not the
Many shows.
comment section a ball out. Name them, which are the show them, because they like them never expect that question if they get asked. Many
Right.
shows, man, many shows, like what the many shows, and then them got get into the whole visa thing. But like, yo, like, dominance
Explanation
is
now.
dominance. Dominance
Right.
is dominance. You can, because according to Uno, Cartel did their prison for 13 years, and according to Uno, they did run dancehall same way. So why I'm gonna run dancehall without a visa?
Mellz, not even the visa argument them can drop because cartel never had a sell out no show at Jamaica.
None.
Him never did a sell out no show, not even at Jamaica. So whether him have visa or not, it's neither here or there. Him could not keep some big artist elevator show out there and people come flying like how them flying where they when him come from prison. No? Right? Because I saw the Gaza thing says. So them don't have no excuse. And when you look on it, him never have a visa for go US, but him they have visa, him they have passport. Cause you don't need visa, and they have passport could have got the Caribbean. There was no shows where him would sell out like that.
None. They show them a Masicka do it at the Caribbean. The Antigua, the Cayman and all them cartel never done nothing like that.
Nothing at all like that. Nothing at all like that. Right?
So I don't know who them a chick, brother.
But that's why I have to touch upon a few things I want to touch upon momentarily. I remember Mellz I said she'd listen to music and something. So while you draw for Masicka today, Mellz, to tell you the God truth, I type in cartel pam Spotify. I'm gonna tell you say, I listen to 3 songs and the third one I say no, I can't do no more of this. You see, it's a thing now, you know, when you're not in the hype and you're not in the moment and you're not young and I feed into the type of energy and vibration when he did have because he was so dominant. And now, I listen to Cartel, what him voice sound like back then and what it sound like now, and there's not significant difference. Him don't sound, you see people that say, oh, him lose him voice because him down prison. All
Lose one, man.
Brother, may I listen to Freaky Girl and may I listen to one next song where him do. And may I say, no, but the dog voice never did tune up on them song. And may I notice the flaws and I saw now the mask has been I take time I removed from over him career and people have see him legacy and his fluffed up career for what it really is.
Right. Cause like
three song go, I'm not tell no lie, the vibration, the energy, even the same Freaky Girl. I remember when the song that they played just forward out, I couldn't stop listening to it. I'm surprised, I'm turn on my phone right now, 4-4, I'm in my vehicle, I bounce it loud, and the energy, the vibration gone, it just don't have the same effect. And
you know more
in a Masicka catalog right now and do some song where never hit amongst the general fan base, probably hit amongst Masicka fan base, because we love them. And we can listen any song, we can pick, we can go up on Masicka playlist and close my eye and stroll and just stop and press play. And I know I got all the good vibes to any song when I land upon. Right? But you see, one of the things when me realize that as much as always the one side over here so we are different artists and all of them things, me want to actually step away from the tribalism in the music.
Me too.
As Indigo rightfully I say, yo, it is so detrimental because our music is so powerful and impacting, but our population is so small and so limited. It is not great enough for support the dominance and the type of message and vibration with the music have. And we, the writers, already have such a small fan base, and it divided in a 4, 5, 6. It not gonna work. And one of the things that made 90s and even 80s dancehall was that even though man and man did have problem and all them, some of them did support each other. Them did go on the same rhythm them, and them did produce great music. Them did inspire each other, right? And we're forward now because me did do some 90s research and me go over some of the 90s song them. And when you look on the amount of artists and the amount of people them where they day in the space all dominate at the same friggin' time. And now you can if me if I ask you 5 people what dominate dancehall now, I probably one name you can give me.
Sure.
I probably only one name you can give me. And because of the tribalistic nature that dancehall has gone to. I don't know who my credit for that already. I don't know who my credit for that already. But as I say, we are trying to step away from the tribalism. We are trying to forgive everybody. If Cartel did have good music, where we could have support and love and enjoy, more than listen to it and made that beat it up. But unfortunately, both between him and Alkaline, they're not producing the quality music right now where me can get there and support like that.
True.
And that's just the truth. And now me I go over even him old catalog, songs I usually love, and them just don't sound the same and them don't have the same vibration. Yeah, somebody just want to say them few things there, isn't it? Because that's my experience today, and it was very surprising to me. And yeah, it kinda just feed into what I say, you understand?
And I'm 100% agree with you, Starboy, because I have that same experience where you talk about in a way. You know, go back to the point where it's not no difference. It's not. I won't even say it's not a difference. It's not much different with the quality of song we produce now and the ones back then. Yes, he had a. Me now go around the fact that he have some nice song back in the days now. Him Black Star Boy, but him sang them now when I produce, far off.
Not
but
far
you want
off.
me know that you have quality work like man like Masicka and some of these reggae artists are put out. You get, and the substance for them and the message behind Masicka them song. Now you get to compare them and when you listen to a Masicka song, as far as the message and the quality and everything goes, and then you listen to Cartel, dog, it's like night and day, man. And only if an EMP can go off and look out all electricity and we don't have no number for look and we just have to just listen music. Then that's only time we are gonna realize say say damn, all along with their things say because a number we think say Cartel and these other artists was better than Masicka, and only if you just lock off your eyeball them off of the screen and just listen to the music, brother.
Right.
And that's why you gotta understand so your Masicka music is much different and much better than Vybz Kartel music. You understand? As far as substance, as far as quality, as far as message, everything put together. It's better.
Everything.
You know?
And that's a Masicka from day one.
Day one. Yeah,
as
man.
I say, anyway, in a Masicka catalog, I can learn and I can have a good day just a bounce through music. Anyway, because that's the quality and the consistency where the dog have. Bro, people not understand, So, me understand that we there in the swamp and we are Masicka fans, and we are Masicka fans for a reason though. And people need to understand that though, right? We're not Masicka fans because him at the top of dancer right now, or because him sell one goal, or because him buy one Porsche. We are Masicka fans because we love the music and we love the journey and we see the growth in the artist. Right? But you see when it boy, I'm tell you.
It's rough, man. It's rough, man.
It's really rough. And the quality when Masicka put in their music and everything, people don't understand when we, the writers, say every song when Masicka release is a hit. Right? People don't understand that.
It's like
I've never ever listened to a Masicka song and don't like it, bro. You know how hard that is for any human being where walk on the face of the earth do something like that for
Believe
bro,
me, man.
Me is a lover of music. Me listen everybody and me listen everything. The only probably
Right.
genre where I probably not listen to, I probably genres were in a different language. I'm probably death metal and all them something, because them things don't make sense to me. But I listen
And it
everything.
probably in a one mood you one of them be the way in the mood you would just listen to some of them pussy class, you know?
Listen, yeah, me listen to them. Me hear them, but me probably not go, vibrate to them because, for whatever
Yeah.
reason, for them vibration kind of off and sometimes. But yeah, you will find a moment when you feel to listen to something like that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But
the point I'm really make is that I know some is a Masicka fan. I'm probably a super Masicka fan. But for have an artist that has never produced a track, I may say, boy, artist a fuck this. It has never been done in any genre before. I can tell you that.
Foundation, bro. All start from the foundation, huh? Or you leave it, you know?
Sure.
So when people hear me and the crux them I say we are Masicka fan and all them something there and we are say these things, them call with the lose and all, but them not really understand because them not have the type of, you see a lot of people anyway the wind blow at this of them land. You have some man 4-4 when I notice and I observe. If you ask them, yo, which basketball team you support? Them are gonna tell you say Golden State Warriors. Which football team you support? Real Madrid. And
Right.
you can go right like, which artist you support? Cartel.
Yeah,
So
man.
it's always who is at the top.
Anyway, the hype there, yeah.
Sometimes there's no identity in these people say, oh, you support that team there because them play this type of football or because them the basketball. No, them support them because them a win.
True.
Right? And you have a lot of them people where anywhere the wind blow, I just listen them there. And Gaza is a movement. And you're gonna find a lot of them people in the Gaza movement.
And you always find that a lot of follow back to you see? A lot of follow back people. Yes, they always go with the hype there and the win, Lot of follow back.
Because I have some general who reason with. And I notice the pattern is always the team at the top and everything. The team of me support, brother. I know I'm not say we win a trophy, a major trophy, but a my team because Gunners is a Gunners fan. You see me? And we'll probably win FA Cup and them something, but we're not win the Premier League and we're not win the Champions League yet. And we're not win the Premier League in a long time. Right? But what made me start follow Arsenal? Because you see, as a little youth,
me Arsenal fan, sorry boy. That's what I say.
Masicka is also an Arsenal fan.
Yeah. Funny.
All right. So you see the energy. Energy.
Right.
And me can tell people why me did start support Arsenal. It was Thierry.
Why? Rascal. Yeah. So I'm ask a question. I'm ask a question now.
Greater than Thierry,
So hold on. Which team are your favorite national team?
National team? France.
How are the blood clot is that? Indigo. My reason for following him Arsenal, is Henry, And my favorite team in a World Cup of France,
Right.
He's a Frenchman, So you said the thing connect, right? Yeah, man. He's a Frenchman in Black Star boy. Yeah, man. Zidane, you name it. You know, name all of the Makaleli, all of them, my favorite ball of them. Right. But you see how you connect though? Right.
You see, the connection. So that's why when the artist say one side, he never tell a lie. Right? But me support Arsenal first because of Thierry Henry, because naturally when I just start watch football, that was the man and all of them things there. But not only because he must score goal, because other man didn't score goal too. But when me turn on my TV and me look and me say out of 11 players on the pitch, 7 of them black, and the only team that in England at the time have so much black players, I say, yo, I guess I'm there,
But you know what's so funny? Why I end up become a die-hearted French supporter to Black Star boy. Remember in Jamaica, Which team Jamaica support?
Brazil.
You remember 98 World Cup when every man support Brazil? The whole Jamaica, me had the little man and the glass say, yo, watch your friends are gonna kick you in the blood clot, you see?
Right.
So you know. I saw them little thing that build up, them little thing that build up over the years and kick up Brazil, man,
Yeah, man, I tell you, I'm watch Jamaica switch from Brazil to Argentina. I'm watching switch to even freaking Germany. I'm not telling a lie. At one point, me usually support Germany as well because I'm not telling a lie. You see, Klinsmann, I did rate Klinsmann.
Klinsmann, okay.
Yeah, man, I did rate Klinsmann. So one of them World Cup there, me that carry Germany for win, but that was the first thing. But them and Black Needles Netherlands was two sides when we did always respect, even before me did put on to France. You get what I say? Right. But from me say Henry and Zizou them and it just done. It just sealed it, so you see me?
Everybody them man.
Because me usually carry Netherlands because of Kluivert.
Kluivert, okay.
Yeah, Kluivert.
Kluivert a top striker, man,
yeah, because I look on the field, I see so much blood and say it off. I see so much blood, it was white man on the field. And I see that side and I say, yo, them two, that side are the only team where have black players where a European country. So them things they kind of pull me in, isn't it? So it's not just because them are win or because them are do well. I profoundly have my reason. I'm a reason. I watch football from me about 5. When me even know about black and white at that age.
Them have a little bit of diversity in them. Culturally, like, them have a little bit of diversity in them, so you take on more to it because you can see yourself in a team, in a win. You know what I mean?
Right.
That is it, man.
Yo, me have a nigga where a Portsmouth, the man supporting something like Portsmouth. Drop out the Premier League, probably well over a decade now, and them man that die hard at Portsmouth.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Big up Messi are the goat now. Messi are my baller still right now, but
yeah. Yeah, man. Odegaard are my baller right now still, but he must go on bench and make the Alkaline general take over because Eze is not a normal view.
Odegaard your baller?
Yeah, man. Odegaard are my favorite baller. Right.
Yeah, so that means you definitely I love Ozil too. Yeah, I go say Ozil too, I bet.
So it was Ozil and the natural heir was Odegaard. I may have followed them two youth there before them even come at Arsenal.
Okay. Yeah, man.
So
Odegaard is just a replication.
Alright, you see it there. Masicka end up on a J. Cole song, or J. Cole end up on a Masicka song. Forward back and link me. Anywhere there in the world, link me. Because at them things that I see go on, I rate player over this, and just magically I just see them forward in my team. I see them quite a bit. So any day, so J. Cole I'm my favorite rapper. So any day you hear J. Cole on a Masicka track, you're going to know so my vibration. Just watch it.
Yeah, the man.
Potent rapper, man. Yeah, so J. Cole tough, man.
Yeah, man. That's man.
Tough.
Yeah, man. J. Cole, my bad at it. Lupe was my boy still, but Lupe made them boy kind of bully him still,
that's the industry.
Man. Lupe was always going to destined for be that way because of how him stay. Him not mainstream, so you don't really expect that him gonna stay in the mainstream. And some man, them rather quit the game than dilute them thing, bro.
I know that. Remember say the whole secret agent boy them they page him, Remember him did that thing whole heap 9/11 sang them and go on Barack Obama inauguration, go this Barack on his own inauguration and when them page him feed, So we kind of understand him get talked to for them thing there and then the scene come out for the scene after that. So I say that's why probably
I listen to Lupe too, I was a big Lupe fan. I one of them man where usually dep on the internet and research don't shit where the dog
Yes, the man. Yes, the man.
Yes, so we go through the Lupe era for real though.
And true Lupe did kind of stand for a little thing, Starboy.
A
It was
whole
a
heap of
youth
things,
way.
man. A whole heap of things that them understand
Yeah.
for it.
So I kind of driven to him music, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, a
Yeah,
Lupe.
man.
Alright, before to be honest, a Lupe, between Lupe and Nas them
And
produce
that's right.
J. Cole and Kendrick them, you know. And them man, they paved the way
Yes.
for J. Cole and Kendrick them, you know. Yeah, come.
You see who Nas do album with do,
Once.
right? You see who Nas did ending up do an album with do, right? Hmm?
Oh, Damon Marley.
See that man? That man sure, bro.
Hey, yeah, man.
A
Boy, I
potency,
respect Marley,
bro.
them,
You know
man.
what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Potency, bro.
Yeah, man,
You see, all
I wanna my favorite album then. I wanna my favorite album then that, you know, Indigo.
Yeah, man.
yo, the album, the Stony Hill album was a tough album, you know, bro. Like, me love the
Yeah,
album then.
man. Yeah, man.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I say, man? And that's why
Mm-hmm.
I say, yo,
This time
like,
relatives did that
in a
about,
real
right?
life,
Cause it jump out, signal it
it
jump out.
jump
This
up.
time relatives did that, right?
But, yeah, man, the album where they
Yeah, yeah,
go in
yeah.
a place where they whole heap of weed and sitting in a factory and then things, you know what I mean? I think he did win
And
a
I
Grammy for
patient,
the album.
and I patient, Evan.
Yeah, man, it win the Grammy over Phoenix.
Yeah, and everybody up in a roar and you know I say, yeah man, Chronic's album nice, but a gang
But
that you know, bro, like a man put in the work, bro. It
alright.
wasn't a
So
pushover thing, you know what I mean?
me not telling a lie. Me not telling a lie.
Chronic's album be better.
So alright, so Junior Gang I'm an artist, you know. Junior Gang as boy 4-4, you see what me talk about?
Mm-hmm.
Before Masicka, Junior Gang was the man who me follow.
Bumbo, yeah, man.
Right true. Junior Gang I'm an artist. And before Junior Gang, it was Praga Benz. You get what I say?
There's a respect for Sassin was my artist when in high school.
Yeah.
Shatters,
So
man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Junior Gang, I'm an artist before Masicka. You see me when I discover Masicka, them time
Mm-hmm.
I say, yo, but Junior Gang is still my artist. But you see connection with my talk about 4-4. Don't discredit it,
Yeah.
you know. Don't discredit it. So if you see them two there in a studio today, I know that it was only a matter of time. But
Right.
I couldn't say nothing. Because I have a rate against Masicka, you know. I'm tired of him post picture with people and all them something. I don't want to see none of that in the dog. Because you have
Bumbo,
to post picture.
trouble. Mm-hmm.
And then years after we can't see the work. I don't like them style. So I not even get my hopes up right now. I not
You just
even
want
get
to see tune track.
Me
yeah,
feel
me
like
just want to see
that are the
tunes drop.
album, right? Me feel
Me
like
just
that are
want
the
to see
album, man, you know?
right.
Feel like it have got up on the album. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, for sure. I
Yeah.
feel like say, cause that look like them I
Yeah.
make. Yeah, it look
A
like.
So,
serious
I
thing that
say,
you know,
yo,
bro. A statement that you know.
a big
yeah,
Statement that
man.
statement,
you know.
big statement, big statement, big statement.
Me never want for rush your reasoning, you know. I got you in the guy if you have something to say.
Not before time, man, is it? Because it could have happened a long
Yeah,
time,
man.
but you know, just look how it a
So,
go on. It's the kids
watch
come
out,
out and
watch out. You see, my favorite rapper, was my favorite rapper is still Tupac. Me feel like Tupac are the goat. See him?
Mm-hmm.
But then it transitioned to Nas as the man who currently did I do it and I put in the work. And I see it him just come online and the man do an entire giant album with
Mm-hmm.
Jonah Gang. So you see, we in the one side movement we have to understand just how connected we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just have to
And
understand how connected we are.
you know what's so funny? Me feel like I see him thing with between a Starboy with the connection, you know. 50 are
Right.
my favorite artists. Zane
Yeah.
and you know Masicka getting name for the same Masicka album. You see them album there back in the day.
Same Masicka album. Yeah, I see him
Yeah,
Masicka album and get the name from.
get the name from, yeah.
Island Girl Ruby, you
And
know, said my brother and you would have sit down and have some good reason, because that them man they love DMX like, yo, I don't know. I
I
think
want
that
to
man they
say, man,
listen for
yo,
it.
I rate DMX. First of all, I don't know if you ever go on me Instagram. I have a picture with me and DMX, you know, but I want artists. I listen to DMX. Me have my days. I just strictly DMX. No, Black Star Boy. Yeah, man. Me have my day. Them, you know, so I just the energy day. You know what I mean? And DMX have some whole heap of collaboration too. And I don't know if you notice them always a pray and I'm thinking them. I always respect that about him as a youth worker, and I always have a pray and all I made before him doing things. Conscious, yeah man. Him have a conscious thing about him. Yeah, well, rate DMX man. Rate DMX man. Yeah man. But yeah man, 50 are my artists man. Because at the time when 50 come out, the image and the eat up 50 are pushing on the street, brother, it was undeniable man. 50 was the man back then, bro, And like we say, we always have a reason why we love artists, and 50 was just one of them artists. So, that time when I grew up, then I was 50, the image, bro, we just take on to the image, man. And Masicka even said to Masicka say, yo, 50 Cent, him read 50 Cent, and him even name himself off of the album, the Masicka album.
Yo, 4-4.
Mm-hmm.
You see in high school there, bro. Say when the album they drop, bro, get Richard Dye trying, And you remember a picture where they dip on a single thing for the baseball bat and hold up saying I cap.
Yeah man.
Yeah, one of my project in my art class, bro, that me draw, so me think, Yeah, man.
Right.
Me do it in a Picasso style, bro. No Picasso, a Van Gogh style. You see it?
Right.
Yeah, man. Tough, man. Me never forget it, bro. Yeah, 50 did hard, man.
Well, I know. Remember, a lot of people think say 50 Cent album, they Get Rich or Die Trying album. Yeah, probably most old album, But the album, have it song like him have a next album with Candy Shop and all of them song there. So the it song them there, brother. So the ones that when I really listen 50 Cent like that, I forgot what the album name too.
Masicka album.
The Masicka album, full of hits,
Yeah, man, Masicka album,
bro,
full of hits.
A man put the game in a chokehold and he come, man. Everybody
chokehold, man. Everybody flip.
Chokehold. Yeah, man, and he hold it for a long while, a good while, he hold it out for still,
Yeah, Rotom, man, can do a jump on Spotify and listen to some Paka my artist.
Oh, Tupac, okay.
Yeah, man, Paka my general, man. So me grew up in a yard with a sound system. You see, my cousin usually play sound, and my uncle they have a sound system. So I grew up on 90s dancehall and all of them things there. But then they have a next cousin who a Jay-Z was him rapper. So he usually beat Jay-Z in the place, beat Jay-Z. And then one day I don't know why the man get up and the man play Biggie. The man go through I think Ready to Die album, and then him go through Tupac. And as young as maybe them time there, I go to the man and say, yo, nobody play no more Jay-Z in the yard. Nobody play no more Jay-Z in the yard. Yo, the man offended, because Jay-Z I'm an artist, man. But I say, yo, a Tupac. And if I'm a Tupac, I'm have to be B.I.G.
Right.
Yeah, Jay-Z not reach them on the level yet. As bad as him be, him not reach them levels there. And then later down the line, my brother found up where I grew up in that age, and my brother discovered DMX. So me low-key start consume a lot of DMX music as well. But then me get put on to Nas, and I say, yo, blood clean.
Yeah, man. So DMX of the game. So DMX, me thinks that DMX reign when we having the game be bigger than 50 Cent. DMX have the game and we one at a time in G.
Yeah, man. It's two number one album.
It's comparable.
Two number one album.
It's comparable.
Yeah, man.
You could have two number one album in a 1 year. Back to back.
Bro, between them time, when DMX we just found out hot. Bro, if you not have Rough Rider on your bag, on your school bag, you're not saying nothing.
So now same bad boy image, man. So film image and 50 Cent image was almost similar, because him have the bike and the darkness behind him, and I see him thing when 50 come out, I see him thing 50 Davina, but me feel like so really and truly DMX rain, brother. Yeah, DMX rain was dangerous. It is dangerous, bro.
Yeah, man, it is dangerous. Man. Rough Rider, everywhere you go, you see Rough Rider. Everywhere.
Flesh of my flesh, man. Yo, I DMX my first start listen to as a rap, like the first rapper I listen to, growing up,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, and through me the yard and thing, and never forget it, brother. 97 going into 98. That's how we are, so man. That's
Right.
BIT a year, man. Everywhere you go, that's DMX.
Right.
I know back then when DMX did come out to like Busta Rhymes did have the game on away, you see me? Like through
Yeah, man,
all of
what's that?
Jamaican and them thing there. And Busta Rhymes with a little weird song them way, dancey and man have it
Play
thing.
with Busta,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man,
Play with
Busta did
Busta,
that.
man, eh? Busta, what it
But
is? Busta some big hit song, Star Boy.
yeah, man, how you say,
Oh,
man?
yeah, so, man.
Busta legend in this, man.
Oh, yeah, so, man.
Yo, you see, them things that we are talking about still.
Dog, the
Cause
youth
you
them
know
need to learn the
somebody,
music, though, They
eh?
need to learn the music. The younger youth them out to fight each other about music, they need to learn the music and which part the music will come from.
Right, right. And
Mm-hmm.
this is why I look upon it and I say, yo, even hip hop and rap fall off so badly, bro. Because remember, back then in them time there, rapper play Jamaica like normal, like that toe to toe in a dance hall.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
Yeah, man. You can't
Remember,
find that again. You can't find that again. You got a
remember
party
come
right
him.
now. You listen dance hall from morning till night. You're not hearing no rap song.
Oh, yeah, so, man. Remember back in the days, man, when all blood cleat R. Kelly sang Fiesta. You remember when all Fiesta just come in at Jamaica, brother?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, so,
Remember
man.
on Christmas that the Fiesta, man. Everywhere you turn, man, a Fiesta, man. Fiesta,
Bro,
brother.
not even a vocal point, I just really may do,
Just
do,
everywhere you
do.
turn.
you know who is the next underrated youth when I get the praise where he deserve to? Boy,
Mm-hmm.
Luda Chris. Remember
Oh,
when
that
Luda Chris
Chris.
forward out, man?
Oh, that deal the place away, man.
Blood.
Oh, that deal the place away.
But
Oh, that deal
them
the
younger
place away, man.
generation, them not go ever. Because you see, if you're in the moment when the music out in the space, it'll just pass you by, and probably if a song them left a long lasting legacy, you will probably hear one and two, but you're not gonna feel the same vibe and connection. Which is why I love a Masicka. Because you see Masicka music right now, as me I tell you, it no matter when you take up that song there, the moment you give him your ears for listen and listen with a discerning ears, the vibration and the message and everything is always going to be present.
You
Timeless
know me.
music.
You know me. You say one thing the other day, Star Boy. I don't think you really understand the full leverage of what you say. Zane,
Yeah.
I say, my mom, I say, yo, only blood clean Star Boy. No, him just say a while ago. Zane, him say something, Indigo, what they say, yo, you see the music, Indigo. Him say make your time travel, bring you back in a time,
Yeah,
Zane,
bro.
remember when you say, man, don't think some not note certain things, Star Boy. Zane, and when you say you make a time travel, you see Indigo, I always tend to do some, especially the artists I'm rate when it come to like Agent Sasko and like me that say a 50 Cent or whoever the case may be when me used to love their music back in the days. Then when a man say Agent Sasko, bro, them thing they bring me back in the high school in a dog and it all zoom in pan the place and how me used to act in a Star Boy. That them
We
from my
are
mind that the music put me in
weird.
a when me are weird. The people them
Everything.
around me, bro. And that's how the music bring us sometime in a bro. And
Bro, so you
sometimes you
know
just have
what?
to catch all yourself and just laugh and say, blood class. Yo, just I reminisce something was going back in the days, sir. When I say, yo, music kind of like then, bro. Music is nice again, my G.
Yeah, man, music a
Not,
vibration and frequency, And if
nothing,
there's
nothing
any
of
way
like,
in which human being are going to
Mm-hmm.
achieve time travel in the future, it have to be from a vibrational place. And there's
Facts.
a huge possibility that it usually take place already because
Even though my time
anyway,
travel every day still, but
when I forgot deep in our reason, but just know say
right.
you have geographic lines where run across the globe where frequency and vibration. So when it comes to certain time of the year, a certain when Earth position in a certain the vibration of them place can do wonders. You watch You I don't know if you watch a movie, what name? Outland or something like that. And the girl,
Outlander.
them left. I think I Outland that name, man. Me da watch it on Netflix,
Okay.
but me have to stop car. The boy
What's
turn
that
batty
movie
boy,
then?
so me have to stop watching show.
Good
Boy, them fuck up so much good movie for me to start.
movie.
The moment me see
Facts,
when
man.
they
Yeah,
start down fish.
it always happen, brother. Always happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always.
So
man.
me have to stop watching in the middle of enjoying it. But what really another movie there is that one night one woman and her husband them decide so them just go on some adventure in the woods. And them go buck up on one of the stone hinges. You know the stone hinges them were there,
Yeah,
I
man.
think in England and them places. And them witness some woman dressed in a white and it's like them a perform like a ritual dance and all of them something there. And it's like the woman, them left, them witness it and everything. And it's like them left and go home. And the woman in the morning she get up and go back at the stone end. And she gonna make the mistake and touch one of the stone them. And they shoot her and carry her back straight into the pass.
Mm-hmm.
So when we talk about vibration and all of them things there, you have to know say them stone ends there and all of them places there located on significant geometric power lines.
Electric grids.
Right.
Right. But you know what's so funny? I was watching thing there the other day, and it was explaining the pyramids them built on PowerPoints. They don't know if you ever see that. So the pyramids where them are all over the world them notice say you don't notice if you ever see like when them zoom out and them show you like the earth, them show you like electric magnetic fields.
Right.
Like it show you like how they connect at certain points, like them will hit the earth at certain points. Them show you how most of them pyramids they built on them grids are weird them stuff they connected. You understand like a strong energy for him.
Yeah, them point directly to the galaxies that whole heap of Asian people say that them galaxies that humans really originate from.
Man, I get this one, bro. I know, yeah, man. This one, boy, yeah.
Actually, you know, we have to change. We have to change stuff.
You really tell it as well, bro.
Yeah.
I might think about my research and study and read up on and
right.
If you want to research about the pyramids, them just type in Hours of Amenti.
Hours of Amenti. Them thing never like, so we definitely research them thing, you know.
Just type in Hours of Amenti. And it will tell you a lot about the purpose of them and all of them things.
Okay. Well, yeah, man, back to where man, the music really start, boy, man. The music bring it to our next dimension sometime, man. You know?
Yeah,
some
man,
stuff where you
travel through music all the while, man. And some of them girl song there, you say Blaine does Nelly and Blaine does Kelly Rowland, Blood Clean. I can smell all my kettle when they have them time the perfume when they listen to song.
Trouble.
No joke, me generally.
In that time,
Take me right back. Remember one day, I did Nelly CD was the first CD I ever buy. And I remember one day I have a CD player and I walk from a block. And I have a CD player, bounce music, a bounce to a Kobe earphone. You remember a Kobe earphone them?
Yeah, man, I remember the little black headphone, man. Man. So man, easy for shots out. The listening to time for shots out.
Yeah, man, easy for shots out.
Buy one another one.
Yeah, you have to spin the card every minute. You have to bend the drive for kind of, you know?
Yes, see,
if I search for
Yes, even if we put on the song there right now, 4/4, there right back, and I can feel the sun, or the sun that pelt that day there when me that listen to the song. Right back on my block, the exact spot.
Man.
When me that walk on, I can go right back there when I listen to the song.
So now some feel, man, when I listen to Michael Bolton, man, when a man love a woman, man, bring me go walk to the spot one way, you know?
Right back there.
Only for your water shed them kind of indigo.
Timeless music, man. And that music, you know, I don't think the music, bro, like real music. Yeah, that's why I say.
Yeah, man.
When them song when them hit you, it does encompass your whole aura, you know what I mean? And just
Yeah,
take you
man, a
in.
facts, man.
You
There's
see,
certain
so
songs. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What you indigo?
So as a musician, like you have to really sit down and meds to create music them way the way. You can,
Mm-hmm.
push off
Yeah,
that
man.
type of energy and help the universe, to kind of like, you know, reach,
Yeah, man.
to make people can reach in, bro.
Yeah,
Because
man.
everything is frequency. Music is frequency. So, I say, bro, straight.
True.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
And
guys.
you know,
Yeah,
Yeah,
go through,
you
guys.
know,
Mellz.
me did. Oh, go through Mellz. Go through Mellz.
No, I was saying that yo, like, say I love the reason now, but like we're gonna wrap up soon.
All right, yeah, man, cool. Me did want to
Ready?
say, I think on the Chronics versus the Damien Grammy win that year. So me did love Chronics album, and I think holistically it was a more listenable project. But you see, Junior Gang have about 3 songs on him album where nothing on Chronics album never come close to. You see the song that him have on it named Old Slave Mill. And you see the song where him have Autumn Leaves, brother. Them song they
Tough.
on a whole different platform, brother.
Time travel song.
Yeah, man. Them song there, no
Nah,
normal.
man. You know, we have to disagree that. We have to disagree, man. Cause
Yeah,
when
man.
Chronics go, yo,
Here we are.
they never told us that song there, no, brother. That black is the one, it's the one named I Can. My
I can.
favorite
Yeah,
song, that
man.
brother. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah, man. But to me,
It's a country boy. Country
yeah,
boy, my favorite song on the album. Country
yeah, man.
boy.
Country boy bad. Country
Bad
boy
man.
bad. So which them song there, I want me really what I say as I hear me say, me give Chronic's album it props because them it more enjoyable for listen to and everything. It more holistic than Junior Gang album. Man.
Right.
Yeah, I just said Junior
Right.
Gang touch on certain heights still where I feel Chronic's probably kind of out and depth. You disagree still, but that's all me
Right.
feel, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I just, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And at the end of the day, there's two great body of work, and and them thing that we
Right.
need. We need to have them type of
Right.
thing that on the forefront.
I know which 2 albums we can compare. We can
Mm-hmm.
compare Blood and Fire and whatever the fuck we cartel drop name. But we could just leave it this one. As I say, I try to step out that tribal nature. I
Yeah,
know.
man. Yeah, man.
You see me?
No,
But,
we can't. No, man. We can't talk it truth, no. But guess what?
yeah.
We can't talk it truth, man.
The
Cause
truth
there's no
truth.
way that the album is supposed in it, right? It never supposed in
Truth and
the
truth.
nomination. Is in. But at the end
Yeah.
of the day, we're not out and I wish you respond nobody. You understand me?
Right. Because
Right.
you say, oh, we can derive the song where debate on whether Chronics or Damien, man. You know, say, a 2 damn good body of work that for there, so even
True.
settings. We can't say that
True.
with the recent Grammy work one. The album them a night and day.
True.
Mm.
So, alright, man. Respect,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
You don't know the thing going on, bro. Bless up on the reason and everything.
Yeah, man, big up yourself in the go. Yeah,
Big
man.
up
Yeah.
yourself in the go, man.
Whole chat, you see it. Man.
Big up on yourself,
Yeah, man, big
everyone.
up
Have
Post big
to.
up Mellz.
Yeah, big up, sir, boy. I look forward to that doing, sir, boy. So, yeah, I forgot connect up, sir, boy.
Yeah, man, I do the right things, man. Don't worry yourself.
Yeah, man.
Bless up.
Yeah, man. Indigo, big up yourself.
All right, guys. Big up on yourself, guys. Big up to the chat. Big up to the panel, guys. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.
Man, big up.
Bless.